Happy Monday night, guys. Happy Monday night. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's Mike's over here watching shorts on his phone.
Ain't nobody here yet.
Would you say hi to him just to prove him
Oh, somebody on
wrong
there?
and say that you're on there?
Ain't nobody on there.
That is Susan.
Hey, Susan, how you
Hey, hey. And I knew Eric was going to be on here. Eric, Miss CG, one of the two. But I know Miss CG said she may or may not join us tonight because she wasn't feeling too good. So hopefully she's feeling better. If not, prayers to you, Miss CG, when you see this video. So how you guys doing tonight on this beautiful Monday Night Live? How you doing tonight?
Copacetic, baby.
Copacetic. Copacetic. Copacetic, y'all. So I had asked some people.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Robert. How you doing?
He just said hello, Mike. He didn't say hello, Drena.
Oh, my bad. I'll wait till I'm spoke to. But when they say hi to you, they mean hi to me too.
For real.
And vice versa. If they say hi to me, they mean hi to you too.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. So hey, Robert, how you doing?
You are acknowledged.
Eddie and Jen, we love y'all. We were watching them last night. We were viewing their live, and Eddie has, I guess, like a new voice box thing that he uses on his live and says, "You're acknowledged. You are acknowledged." Oh, am I hollering?
No, Robert's speaking to you.
Well, good, Robert. See, I told you when they talk to you, they talking to me too, and vice versa. So I had asked a question. Now I knew me asking this question in the community on the community tab, and not too many people were gonna answer it because I think it was like 2 paragraphs long. And me being, in customer service and sending emails all day, I should know people don't like to read. And I don't think anybody really read through the whole community post that I had made. But I had asked if anybody had any questions for me and Mike that you would like to ask us pertaining to us ghost hunting, or just pertaining to me and Mike. That is, hey, David, a question that we don't mind answering.
Hey, pretty much. David?
Question we don't mind answering. And I didn't get any questions. I did get a question on our most recent video that we posted. What was that one of? The plantation? Hey, Dusty, what is going on?
Hello, Dusty.
She's listening and watching.
Oh, everybody, wish David congratulations. He's got a new
family member
that was born, I think it was on the 9th of December.
New little, was it a baby boy? Baby boy?
Yeah, it was I think it was a boy, right, David?
Baby boy.
Yeah.
Got a new baby boy in the family. So congratulations, David. He's beautiful. He's cute.
You don't say beautiful to a man.
I'm saying beautiful to a baby.
Handsome.
Babies can be beautiful, male or female.
No.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful is for a woman. Handsome is for a man.
He's not a man. He's a
baby.
He's so beautiful. He's a baby.
No, he's handsome.
He is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Such a beautiful baby. My imagination. My imaginative baby. He's so beautiful. Beautiful is for a baby. Yes. Thank you, Dusty.
A baby girl.
Yes, sir. That. Thank you.
Baby girl.
So someone had asked us on our. It feels so hot in here tonight. Having hot flashes.
time.
On our most recent video, because I'm horrible at responding to people's comments lately. He's only 7 pounds. Yeah, he looked like a little thing, little thing. Okay, so on our one video that we posted, someone had asked, how do you disconnect from your investigations when you get home? Mike?
Well, we disconnect at wherever we're doing our investigation at. That's where we try to disconnect at. When we're riding home, we don't even look at or listen to our videos or anything like that. You know, so we try to disconnect at that moment in time when getting ready to leave wherever we're at, because that's where you want to leave it at.
That's where you want to leave it at?
Yep.
So do you pray?
Yes, sometimes, not all the time. We don't pray. We might say, the spirit can't follow us home or something like that, but we don't pray all the time.
Hey, Miss CG.
Oh, hey, Miss CG. I heard you was under the weather. Get you on top now. But yeah, that's what we usually do.
Do you carry anything protective with you? I'm interviewing Mike, like I don't know,
right? Like she don't know.
Hey, Tina.
Do we? Well, I don't. You hold a crystal thing every now and then, that necklace, but I don't really wear nothing.
And we have a crystal in the car that stays in the car.
Oh yeah.
And then
but
we have our oil, our whole oil.
Oh well, I didn't even realize she keep that in the bag.
I keep that in the bag.
Oh, you keep it in the bag?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
They'll never know.
You ain't got to show nobody.
I gotta show them.
She ain't used it yet.
How you know what I use?
Oh, that's probably what's wrong with me. That's why I stay sick.
And we got Salo Pantos. And
but you know what is weird though?
What's that?
I guess I was having bad luck.
Well, that's why you used it, because you was having.
It didn't help. Because even when I started working, I got hurt. Well, I hurt myself.
Right, that's self-inflicted.
But still, it's still bad luck. Well, not good luck. Come on, every time.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't consider that. I don't know. Yeah. Tina said, Mike, was that cemetery near a pew range?
You know what? I do not know. To be honest with you, that was my first time there.
That's what I was going to look up. Thank you for asking.
That was my first time there. So I actually found that cemetery that day because I was going to over to Brooksville to the Spring Hill Cemetery because I wanted to do an investigation and try to communicate with Michael Telefero. Just in case you know who that is, that was the big black guy that was in Life with Eddie. Eddie Murphy. He also played in other movies.
And Martin Lawrence was also in it.
Yeah, he also played in a lot of other movies. I went to go to do an investigation at his grave, but they locked it. You can't no longer get in there. It was locked. So I got online and ended up finding that cemetery. So I went there. That was the first time ever there. So I'm not sure what's around it.
Get ready to say, is that your twin, Mike?
Whatever. So that was my...
Especially right here. That looks like an old version of you. Okay. This is Michael Telefero. Side by side.
Really? Anyway, yeah, he was from Brooksville. Brooksville, he was from Brooksville. But that's
what's up, Eddie and Jen?
It was in that area, which is
he knows. You want some of my cornbread?
Baby, what is it? You acknowledge.
Yeah, you're acknowledged.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my first time. And it's crazy because we done went maybe 5 miles to St. Leo's and did an investigation there, and that was like 5 miles from where I don't even really know how far it is, but Brooksville ain't but so big. Actually, Dade City. It was in Dade City. But we never knew about it until that day.
I still don't know about it. Mike went alone. And if y'all aren't familiar with what Tina's talking about, she's talking about a members only video that was posted earlier. I will make that a public video on the 20th, I believe. It'll be public for everybody to view. But Mike actually went out and he did an investigation by himself.
It was in the daylight.
It was in the daytime, but still, he visited a new location, and he did an EVP session and did a couple of recordings, I believe. But it was an interesting spot to the point where I believe we are going to go back and try and do a nighttime investigation because it's really creepy. I'm just hoping. That's dumb for me to say. I was going to say I'm hoping there's no alligators out there, but it is right next to a lake.
Yeah, like not only that, it's next to a lake, but the owner of the cemetery allowed his cows to walk around in the cemetery.
Oh, it's the owner?
The girl I talked to, I didn't put on camera or nothing like that, but she says he's the owner and he allows cows to walk around. So
is it around like a residential area or?
Well, there's a couple houses around there, but it's like it's a country area.
Road.
Yeah, it's a country area. So it's like actually I remember seeing at the beginning of the dirt road, it's like one house, and then there's a trailer, but it's way out in the pasture like. But that's what when I first got there, it was a guy there. He was actually cleaning the graves, and that's when he was telling me about he was cleaning up the manure and throwing it across the fence because the owner allowed the cows to roam in the cemetery.
Oh, wow.
Which in my opinion,
it's like at the end of the road. Did you see that though? There's a road that's underwater.
Well, how am I gonna see that if it's underwater?
That's crazy. I'm sorry. There's a road under the water from the cemetery, but it's under the water. Huh.
Yeah, but that's the first African American cemetery in that area. But it's an active cemetery. They still bury people out there. Matter of fact, when I was out there that day, it was a lady out there visiting her sister that was just buried out there, and they was kind of upset, which I would have been too. You know what I mean? But
they were upset that the man was letting the cows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
So there's houses when you first pull in.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning. Yeah, but at the end, there ain't nothing back there. Right. Yeah, that's the only
nothing back there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a house.
Yeah, it's a trailer. I was by it. Yeah, it's a trailer out there.
Okay. I was gonna say
but it's very interesting. Yeah, I would love to go back to it.
It
was just I didn't stay out there too long because it was so cold. I was with my brother. I had him with me, but he didn't get out well. But it was just so cold, so I ended up not being out there too long.
Miss CG said, Miss CG said, Mike, because it has a spiritual connection with the cows. No joke. LOL.
Even if that's the case, you still shouldn't let them walk around in a cemetery. I mean, that's just pooping everywhere, peeing everywhere.
Yeah, he said the man was cleaning up.
Totally disrespect for the not even the dead, but the
cowboys,
the families. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
go out there and
maybe he feels like that's a way to keep the grass cut or something, to maintain the grass.
Yeah, but even if he feels that way, that he's not understanding the people that's making his money, the people that's getting buried out there.
Right.
So that's just a form of disrespect all the way around. I don't see no other way of, that's just like letting the dog walk around in the cemetery and just do their business. You know what I mean? It's just.
So we do have two questions. I saw David had asked a question. He said, I've got a question for you. See if you can contact Roger. His birthday is on the 18th. Who's Roger?
Who is Roger?
Who's Roger, David?
Is that his brother?
Oh,
Is
your
that
brother. Yeah. Okay.
So you said you want us to try to contact him?
We may do a session, not right now, but maybe. Might we may do a session.
Where? Here?
Mike don't like doing it. Mike
No.
don't want to do. You know what's so weird? Mike don't want to do a session here, but he's done a session here.
Yeah, but I done a session with my mom.
With his next to his mom's ashes. Not
that's
that
the only person I ever. I don't know, but still, it's different.
He's done a session, but he hasn't done a session here, and he don't want to like just sit down and do a session because he's scared what might come.
I'm not scared. I just don't want it to happen. You know what I mean? You know, you already feel that something might be here anyway. So I don't want to do nothing then get more activity or more things to happen.
My daughter has said there's something here. Your brother has said there's something.
And both of them crazy as hell.
We have said there's something here. It's possibly something here. So, Mariah asked, have any ghosts ever followed you home? Yes. They have. Yeah. Yep, definitely have.
But we didn't. I know for a fact that one followed us home because of everything that was happening, but we didn't entertain it. And we think it left because we haven't had no real, nothing concrete to happen after we just ignored it. It eventually just went away. I
think if I was watching a podcast earlier about paranormal. And a lady was speaking to this man over in Texas. I think his name was Roger. You might know him, Eddie and Jen, because I never heard of him before. What was his name?
She watching me.
His name was right. Yeah. I was trying to figure out who he was. That's how I call him Roger. His name is Greg Stevens. Greg Stevens.
Who do we favorite him? Rob a little bit. You don't think so?
I don't see that.
I don't know. I think it's the way he wears his hat, maybe.
Mike says this is
I can't see that. We'll go back and go to sleep.
Roger Stevens. Can y'all see that?
No, that phone is too
Why can't they see it on my phone, but they can see it on the thing? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna share the screen for you guys.
I think it's where he got his hat. That's too small for his head. Look at that.
But yeah, we have had things follow us home. We didn't entertain it, so it stuck around. The first time it happened that wasn't Anclote because I had just got sick that weekend.
Oh, that and the flies.
Oh, that was Anclote. Okay.
That happened after that.
So, after we came back from Anclote Cemetery, I got really sick and we saw flies like around the outside of our house. And it stuck around for maybe a week or so?
No, a couple days.
Couple days. Yeah. So just during my illness then. So once my illness stopped, the flies and stuff went away. But we did both see shadows out the corner of our eyes. So
but that was after a long time after you got sick.
Well.
And I don't think it was at the corner of my eye when I seen that shadow.
I saw it out the corner of my eye. Every time I would see it, it'd be out the corner of my eye.
I seen it.
I thought I would see something run into the bathroom or run by the bathroom.
Just recently, it wasn't recent. I would say about maybe 4 months. No, it had to be longer than that. Maybe about 6 months ago, I seen a shadow in the broad daylight just walk by a window. And I know it went from the road because you can't see shadows because our house sits like up on a hill, like. And if somebody walked by, you can't really see their shadow or nothing like that. But this, whatever it was, walked right past the window. You know what I?
On the front, in the front, yeah.
The other one, yeah.
Something like that. Hey Stacy, what's going on? She said, "Hey Drena, Mike, how are you guys?"
Hello everybody.
Are you seeing the drones? See, I live in Salem, Oregon, and not seeing anything. It's funny you said that because we were out earlier going to the store, and Mike was like, I want to see a drone. Where are these drones at?
They won't come here.
So
they might not make it to Florida.
I told him if they're here, they're probably like way up in the sky, but he thinks they don't fly that high.
Yeah, I don't think they go that high.
So
I mean, to the point where people is actually, well, from what I've seen, I don't know if
shooting them down. Supposedly,
now they're not shooting them down; they're shooting at them. You know, but
Miss Camellia is in the room. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. So, what was bringing up his video, and it's not coming up because I wanted to share it with you guys. I first seen him on it just was random. I was looking up something on our videos, and his thing popped up, and I was like, "Who's? I've never heard of him before." But it said he's a real ghost hunter, Greg Stevens. He's been on a few podcasts, huh? And the lady that was interviewing him had asked him, you know, have you ever thought twice about like what you do? And do you ever think you would stop doing it, lose a desire to go hunt?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, would I do this?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I like it. I don't think I would just stop just to stop. I think if maybe if you know, cause I don't know, but as of right now, no. But I really like it. I like doing it. To me, it's interesting. Very scary at times, and it's an adrenaline rush to me. So it's something I like to do.
So
and it's something that we like to do together because we don't like to do a lot of things together. Because we have different hobbies, man. But so it's something that we enjoy doing together. So I don't think I'll stop no time soon. Unless something frightening the heck out of me, and I say no, I can't do this anymore. You know.
And that's what she said. She said most ghost hunters, when they quit because something like horrible happened to them or frightened them to the point to where they don't want to do it anymore. They were pretty much scared out of doing it.
Well, you know, I think that's true. That might can happen, but then again, I'd be like, well, you know what? I got to face my fear. You know what I mean? Because the only thing I feel I'm scared of is heights. You know, but I don't know. I think if someone was to scare me that bad, you know, I might take a little time off, but I think I'd go back because I would have to face it. I really think that's what I would have to do.
That's a possibility. I know we stopped for a long time, and then getting back in there was like, ooh, I don't know.
Well, not for me though.
For me, it was.
When we stopped, we only stopped because it nothing scared us. We only stopped because we pretty much lost interest in it. That's what it seemed like, because we just stopped going all of a sudden.
I don't think we lost interest. To me, it was more like, you know, to me, for Drena, it was more like, and I've said this multiple times before, I was thinking like, who do we have to prove anything to, first off? That's number one. Do we have anything to prove to anybody? No. We go out there because we enjoy doing it. Yes. Is it an adrenaline rush? Yes, it is. It can be at times. But at the same time, it's like we know the things we see, we've heard, we felt, and we know that spirits are real. So I'm just like, I don't want it to get to that point to where we either get sick or ill, something happens to us or comes over us to the point to where we got to step back and be like, okay, maybe this ain't for us.
Well, I don't believe. Well, let me say I don't think that that'll happen to us. And the reason I say that is because we're not out trying to get rid of them. You understand what I'm saying? We're not out trying to conquer demons or anything like that. See, like to me, them are the people that really get possessed. I mean, get things really put on them or anything like that when they're going out there and physically trying to remove a ghost or a spirit or go out there and try to deal with a demon. I think when you do that type of stuff, you know, we go out to try to find the evidence. We're not trying to do an exorcism or nothing crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when you really put yourself at risk. You know, we communicate. We try to communicate with them, but we don't try to get physical with them. And I think when you try to, you know, when you try to get rid of a demon, in a sense, that's a fight. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to compete against that entity. You know what I'm saying? So you putting yourself at risk in all types of ways. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, though. So
Right.
you know,
Mariah said she wishes she knew someone who could do it with her. Her husband and kids would never. I've always been into the paranormal aspect of life. Yeah, we got lucky because I've had previous experiences. He's had previous experiences. So when we got together and we shared those, um, it kind of like, I guess, had our curiosity want to know more. And even our kids, some of our kids used to go out with us and do it, but they've all kind of like backed off. But we still get out
well,
there.
my daughter, she still says she want to get
She
out
wants to
and
do it,
do
yeah,
it.
but she can see things. She has a gift. So I I would love for her to get out and do an actual video with us. She went to the boys' school one time, but that wasn't,
But
that was brief. That wasn't a real
they
investigation. Well, some people have.
That Tazel we did my son.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, she is
And the
gifted.
boys' school, we got ran out of the building.
Mhm. Well, I don't know. I'm going to share the link tonight because we are on StreamYard. So if anybody wants to come up and they have a new um, ghost story or experience that they would like to share of your own, please feel free to join in with us.
Why your head bigger than mine on the screen?
Because I'm sitting up straight. Straight up is fine. Sit up straight. Oh, you're sitting down too. You're like down in that chair. It's low.
I'm still about to.
Why is it so hot in here?
It's not hot in here.
It's not?
You just sitting next to me or something.
That's what it was. Just choked on
What
my
is that?
That's what.
What is favorite?
That's my paper. That I printed
Oh, what happened to my prescription?
out. I don't know. That's not it.
I was just hoping you didn't throw it away like you do everything.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Um, Eddie says, Eddie and Jen says, when you do an investigation, always let the spirits know your heart's intent because you got to remember they are energy and they can feel your energy as well.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think they already know your intent, to be honest with you. And I say that's why I say about possessions. If you go in and try to do an exorcism or try to get rid of that spirit in some type of way, I think that's when possessions or attachments can get up on you. Or somebody put something on you or something like that, you know. But I totally agree with that.
David's rubbing it in. It's cold there tonight. It ain't cold in here.
Yeah, it ain't cold down here. It feels good, actually.
It was so nice. It was so nice this weekend. It was down like in the 60s and 50s, and then the next day it went back up to the 80s.
My favorite weather.
Right back up to the 80s.
I like it not too hot, not too cold. I can't stand cold weather. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
And he said that's why they respond to you. Eddie and Jen. So that's why they respond to you, because they feel your energy. Because you do speak to them very well. I will give you that. I'll give you that credit. When you do your EVP sessions,
everybody will. She just does.
He talks to them very well. And we're always respectful. And we just pray that nothing ever follows us home, like negative.
If it do, I hope it be the rapist ghost.
But the lady that you guys were talking to last night, Eddie and Jen, was very interesting when you asked her, but she said she has spirits in her home.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked her if she would cleanse her house. And she said no, just because of the simple fact that they're not a nuisance. They've been there since she was there, before she was there. So it's their, she feels like that's their home. So she doesn't want them, pretty much she doesn't want them to leave.
I agree with that. If they're not vicious or have that vicious intent, let them stay. They're not bothering nobody.
Yeah.
A lot of spirits are pranksters anyway. You know what I mean? So,
I think a lot of them are pranksters. Mm-hmm. A lot of them just want to be left alone and do their
own
thing.
A lot of them want to be left alone, but then you got the little kitty, pee around the corner at you. You know what I'm saying? I think they're playing games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm. Susan said it's a breezy 33 degrees over there in Wisconsin.
Y'all can have it. Let's turn the fan on. And cut that old loud fan off.
That's a fan.
They keep making me sleepy. What she saying?
She just says, I wouldn't care, get out or I'm gone and they can stay. That's it. Nice or not nice. They're all spirits. Get out my house. I drink Mike's water now.
I'm trying this detox thing, but it don't seem to be working. I just started drinking it today. Don't seem to be working.
So Mike was all hype. I came home from work. He was like, come on, we gotta go to Publix. If you're not familiar with Publix, it's a grocery store, a huge chain grocery store down here. And so we go to Publix and he's like, I gotta try this detox because my friend told me about this detox. He said, boy, oh boy, it works really good. And it's a 2-day detox, first off. And he's like, well, you could probably take it too. Oh, wait, no, you got to work tomorrow. So we don't want you to have to take that and, be at work and stuff. So I'm putting it up on the screen. So we went and we got the detox. 2-day detox.
But he told me on his second cup, they had him, doing what detox is supposed to do. Man, I don't damn near have that thing. Ain't did nothing.
Oh, she said, turn my brightness down on my phone.
Ain't doing nothing.
Turn my brightness down. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this. Arden's Garden Detox, 2-day detox. It's a gallon jug. They want you to drink the full gallon in a day. I told them if you drink a gallon of that a day, I'm sure you'll be doing something. That's crazy. So he only got one.
No, I'm not picking you up. Now go.
Eddie and Jen said, I agree with her too. I figured just in case she felt threatened, which she's not. So you have to give it a chance, Mike. Never heard of it. He's going to drink a whole gallon of that. By tonight, I've made TMI, but I've made Crystal Light before, and I think that had more of a reaction to his body than that stuff has.
Crystal Light is more like a laxative. It's not a detox. It's different because detoxes don't just happen just like that. That's why you got to do it so many days. So
why they want you to just drink? They said 2 days.
Right.
So that's gonna have you running like a laxative.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna happen just like that.
We'll see. I'll tell you guys the results. He thinks he's gonna be all extra skinny.
I ain't
We'll
trying to
see
get.
next week.
Listen, I'm just trying to get this mucus out of my body. I want to
We'll see
feel
by
better.
next week,
you know what
guys.
I mean? I want to feel better. I want to look better. Yeah.
We'll see by next week.
She's just gonna be jealous because I'm already fine and sexy. Y'all know that. Hey, she's just jealous.
All right, y'all. So, do we have anybody that would like to come up and share their story? Anybody? We don't have any special guests. I didn't really plan out this week's
She never
live.
She
I
never do.
always do.
Yeah.
And y'all know this. I've been busy.
But guess what, y'all? We have some new toys.
We have new toys.
We got
We
a
were.
new Rampart.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we also have this is what's his name? Kobe
Sam and Kobe.
Sam and Kobe's spirit box.
So my son surprised us
Sam and Kobe's spirit
with
box.
our early Christmas presents. Oh, I'm not supposed to show that. Mike said don't show it. With
I
our
said you can show it because it's not saying a designer or a certain name. It's just paranormal equipment and all that.
Oh, okay. So we can. So yeah, our early Christmas present. It was really nice of them. So we have more of a actual Rampart.
Yeah, I want to get a spirit box.
But this thing right
It's
here,
expensive.
Sam and Kobe, y'all wrong for this. They're wrong for this.
Why is it?
Because
What? Well, actually, what it does, right?
they're wrong for this.
I won't say we can't say they're wrong for because we haven't even used it yet. You understand what I'm saying? We haven't. All it really is just a radio with and actually it has a light. It's cool, and it's also have it's a Rampart in it as well. It has a light. See the light on it?
It's an EMF, you mean? Has an EMF.
Yeah. No, it's like a Rampart.
Mm.
And see, it just makes this noise, but you can go through different frequencies, and it just becomes a radio. It just becomes a radio, but I'm gonna keep it on the white noise. That's what I'm gonna keep it on. But if you hold this button, I think it's that button. There it goes. See, now it turns into a Rampart.
EMF.
Rampart.
Yeah.
Oh, Rampart, child. It turns into a Rampart.
So much electricity around.
Okay. No, it's got to
Oh,
detect the frequency
okay.
first. Right here, look at. See, she don't even know how to use it, but she's talking junk about it.
it's a radio.
But yeah, we can't say it ain't bad or good because we haven't even used it. So once we use it in a
Is
setting,
that where they came from? Go Shop?
No, that didn't come from Go Shop. It's similar to it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a cheaper one though. The ones that come from Go Shop is like $100 and something.
They said they shop at Go Shop.
$100 and like $7, $89. This is $120. I think it was when I looked it up online. Yes, did. I looked at my presents online. Yeah, I did. Anyways, this on Amazon when I looked it up, it's like $39.
They're wrong for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Man, like I said, you say they're wrong now. You haven't even used it yet, so you can't knock.
Okay, so let's use it right now.
No, I'm not using it right now. We're using it out in the graveyard somewhere.
Why you don't want to use it right now?
Because it ain't nothing in this house that's gonna make none of this stuff go
How do you
off.
know?
I know.
You don't know. You scared? You might.
What I'm be scared of?
Okay, so let's try it.
Anyway, no, we're not. For what? Ain't no, it ain't, no, it just ain't no. I know it ain't nothing here. It's just gonna sit here and make noise. You understand? No, we're just gonna sit here and make noise.
Okay.
Then some come on there and call your name, Drena. What you gonna do then? Be scared as hell. Then you ain't gonna want to go to sleep. You're gonna be up all night. So why do that? No.
You know what? A Ram pod. Now I heard of Ram Shop, but not Ram Shop.
Huh?
Eddie.
Hey,
joyful Steffi, what's going on? He's scared. I know, Miss.
I ain't scared. I'm just making sense. We're gonna sit here with this thing on, and all it's gonna be doing is making noise. It ain't gonna never go off because there ain't no spirits in here.
Dusty wants us to try to contact her son, Teddy Bear.
Wait a minute. Why everybody want us to contact somebody tonight? David wanted to contact Rob there. So then We contact them, and then they come in here, and I got to sleep with them. Okay, all right.
I don't think it's gonna work because we're too close to like. We're too close.
Can y'all see? I'm putting it back here. Put it up here by the camera. All right.
Maybe you should turn it this way so they can see the lights. Oh, Rocky don't like. Our dog does not like that thing.
They can see it. Okay, we're gonna turn on the noisy thing. And the only other thing I don't like about this is not Bluetooth, so you got to run a wire to it to use a external speaker. But
Hey, Chris.
okay,
Good to see you too.
pull out the other toy. You want to play everything? Pull out something else.
What are you just gonna keep that running?
That's what it does. You said you want to use it. That's what I was saying. It's gonna make noise. It's
I
gonna
think
make
you should
noise.
do your recorded session.
My phone about dead.
I got a phone charger right here. Oh, here it is.
Then we're gonna set up here so everybody can hear it.
Is that too loud for you guys though? I am not nervous, Missy.
Yes, she is.
I asked him to do it.
Yeah, you asked her to do it.
Can y'all hear the static?
Exactly. That's just what it's gonna do. That's why I say do it outside. But no, y'all get the speaker.
Mariah said, "Don't let them peer pressure you."
Get the speaker. It's on now, baby. They done started it. As a matter of fact, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn off the light and just leave the red light on too. How about that?
Oh, you gonna turn the lights off?
Turn the lights off, baby.
Oh, what? Where's my speaker?
Nah. If she can't sleep
Oh,
tonight, it's her fault.
Look, I'm gonna go to sleep.
No, okay, go to sleep.
Oh, you can barely hear that static?
Yeah.
Well, you can do both and both. So this has to get shut off. They can't hear it that well anyways.
Turn the light off.
Hold on. What's up, Mr. Eddie?
The cost of living. How are you guys doing?
Listen, bro. We used to get wings from Publix, right? It was like $10. I went there to get something tonight. $16.
What?
$16 for a box of wings that used to be
wings.
It was $9.99. It used to be $9.99. I mean, that's a whole $7 jump.
Yeah.
I cook my own wings. Forget that. I'm
right.
Good.
That's what I told him. I said you could buy a pack of raw chicken and cook it yourself.
Cook it yourself.
And probably get more than that.
Yes, you will get more. Trust yourself if you can cook. Hey, I want to test something. I want to test something. Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see. We can see you.
I was wondering because it's dark in here. Okay, it's my monitor. Okay. I like the ambience a little bit. My wife is in the other room. I ain't got to hear no noise. I'm good. Oh, wait a minute. She can hear me. Hey, babe, I love you. She's watching in the living room. And
Jen.
My bad.
He said for a half gallon of eggnog is $5.99. No.
I make my own stuff. I wanted to say the S word, but no, I'm gonna keep it family friendly.
It's only gonna get worse.
But you know, it's funny how things are starting to go up. Common things you never think would go up, like eggs. You know,
oh my God. Yeah.
Down here in Texas, a carton of eggs now going to $4 a carton.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to get my own chicken.
Yeah, my neighbor, street got chickens. Now I see why.
It's ridiculous.
They asked me if I wanted a couple. I don't know. I like mine deep fried, like Popeyes.
The 2 18-packs used to be like $6. Now it's $12.
Robert is David's brother.
Teddy bear. She calls him Teddy bear.
Teddy bear. Okay, I remember that.
Granny Red Paranormal Enthusiast.
Granny Red, how are you doing?
I like the name. I really do.
Yeah, we're gonna change our name.
Oh, we are?
Mm-hmm.
So what? Huh?
DMC Paranormal. DMC Paranormal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing it too because I actually have a YouTube channel, or not YouTube, Facebook channel called Eddie and Jen's Paramythical Journeys.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was actually thinking about changing our title from the vlogs and then some to Paramythical Journeys. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just keep that until I grow. And maybe once I get about 20,000 subscribers, switch the name, but keep Eddie and Jen the vlogs so that I can vlog our family life.
Right. We can do both.
Yeah, I can have them separate.
Yeah, we have our Facebook is actually called Bradenton GPS.
You know what? I think I signed up for your Facebook yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's Bradenton GPS. That's what we started. That's what we was doing before we went to YouTube. And with the YouTube, we did the Drena and Mike's Paranormal.
It's okay, Jen. We understand. Okay. She's modding right now for trucking. Trucking.
Oh, okay.
No, not that kind of modeling. She's modding.
Modding. This is modeling.
Okay, Pimp Eddie.
No, I ain't rolling like that. I've been nobody else better not be tapping that.
What? What you say? Hey, sometimes the way they be acting with it makes it the wonder boy, I tell you. But what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna try to communicate with Robert and Teddy Bear. Robert is David's brother, and Teddy Bear is Miss Universe. Dusty's son.
Okay.
Real quick, Cooking Good Tina had asked if the Bradenton GPS is our Facebook page. We also have Drena and Mike's Paranormal regular page. It's a group page, I believe. And then we have a fans page, a Drena and Mike's Paranormal fans page. But our actual page is Bradenton GPS. That was our original name when we first, like years ago.
Okay.
We called ourselves Bradenton Ghost Paranormal Seekers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was curious. I was like, wait a minute, this is a different name.
Yeah.
And this is threw off, and it had your pictures.
Yeah, that's us.
Still look the same though, hasn't changed.
Right.
You know, like
that's
don't
a good thing. That's a good thing.
You look the same too.
Yes, I do. Except I used to, believe it or not, I used to have dreads.
Really?
Yes.
You used to be a Rasta boy?
Yeah. Yeah, man. One of my pictures on there, I actually have a picture of me when I had dreads. And I had long hair. Yeah.
I used to have dreads.
Did you?
Yeah, but I had to cut them because when my mom passed away, they said I looked too much like her, so I couldn't stand even look in the mirror, man. I had to cut it off.
Oh man, that looked like your mom.
Yeah, I had to wear a bald head ever since. I might have it on my phone.
You know what? I made the mistake. I cut my hair, and I figured, I'll grow back. So I cut my hair, cut my dreads off. Never came back. I seen the credits rolling. When my hair was thrown off, the credits was rolling. That was it. It's a wrap.
They said that was your only chance. No more.
Yeah, that was it. But I've always wore a bandana. So I just said, I'll just be sporting a bandana the rest of my life. I take pride in being bald, though. It's cool. I mean, I'm almost 55 years old, so you know, I look good for my age. Jen is in her 40s.
She looks good for her age too.
Yeah, we're the same boat. I'm 50-10 and she's 45.
You 50-10? He's 50-10. What is
you do look good for your age? 510. Damn, I hope I look that good when I get 500. David said you 57, baby? Wow.
I didn't know David was 57 either.
Oh yeah.
He was more in his 40s, late 40s.
You just 57, David?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, that's a good thing. We have an older crowd, like older generational crowd. What'd you say?
I thought David was like 72.
Really?
I'm just playing, David.
You punch him next time you see him, David. Punch him.
Well, Miss CG hitting on 7 so, man.
Thank you, Granny Red. She hitting on what?
7 so.
Wow. I'm not going to entertain that. I ain't going to entertain that. I wish I was a baby. Thank you, though, Dusty. She's 49.
She's a baby no more.
Nope.
She's 49.
She laughed at you. I'll punch him, though.
That's bad. You called Dave 72.
No, I just messing with that. Dave know he older than that, probably. Just mess with you, David. There you go. Wah, wah, wah.
Mike was saying all night last night, oh, I want one of those. I want one of those. I asked him, what is that you're using? Is it some type of
No, what I did was I have a bunch of sound bites, and I put them on my second monitor.
I got you.
So all I got to do is, I just come over and I push a button, and then it will come up. I mean, it's pretty cool. Acknowledge me,
right?
And so anytime somebody comes in, I acknowledge them. That way, I'm letting them know that I know they're there.
You all that last night.
Yes.
He kept saying that. He kept saying that when we first started. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
Yep. Every person that come in, and they like that because
they like it.
There's a lot of channels that you go on that people don't realize you're there.
Right.
Or sometimes they know you're there, but they don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I let people know that I see you there. If I don't say anything with my mouth, I also say acknowledge me. That way I acknowledge that you're there, and then I tell them, hey, I'm just acknowledging you that you're there. Acknowledge me.
I like that. Yeah, CG says she's cute to almost be 60.
You said you was ugly now.
You're cute, Miss CG. You're beautiful.
You're beautiful, Miss
Yeah,
CG.
you are beautiful.
I bet you are gorgeous for 60.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I don't care how old anybody is in here. You're beautiful regardless. But, and there is a but. You can look like a supermodel, but if your heart is not as beautiful as you are, then you're just an ugly person.
So true.
Sorry to say.
Yep. So true.
So let your heart match your looks.
So true. That's what I was trying to tell Mike today at the grocery store. We was picking out a head of cabbage. And he was like, that's ugly. That cabbage is ugly. I said, well, you got to peel off the outside to get to the inside. The inside might be the most beautifulest thing. You just never know. I said, you pick a head of cabbage like you're supposed to pick your women.
What? Soft?
Hey, this is how big I used to be. This when I had dread.
As your brightness turned on.
Yeah. Mark Henry, wrestler.
Yeah.
That's me.
Dang, you look just like Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Who you been benching?
I was 305 pounds.
What is that, bars behind you?
No, that's the car, fool.
I was gonna say Penitentiary built. Oh, I got it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say nothing wrong with being penitentiary built. I mean, hey.
That's a real house picture right there.
Yeah, I'm blown up a little bit.
Yeah, you look good, man.
Man,
That's big old Mike.
I think I was in my. That was around, I have to say, 2006. I think it was.
So you was in your late 40s.
Yeah.
That's good. You still look good.
I was 305 pounds at that time, man.
I weighed that much when I was 15.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I sure did.
I saw a picture of you.
Bully.
I saw a picture of you, Jen, and the kids. Like, I think it was on your other YouTube channel.
Okay, that one that says Eddie and Jen, the vlogs, and then some.
Yeah, you guys were a lot younger.
Oh, you mean the one that was the Pyramidal Journeys where we're in the car?
So I believe that's the one. Yeah.
Okay. My son Manny always looked like a hot mess. You know.
that was in the like late 1990s, early 2000s.
Right there, you look like Notorious B.I.G.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yes, you are.
How
tall are you?
5'10". I'm 5'10", but my license says 6 feet.
Okay, we're the same height.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got something.
And you know what? My sons though are taller than I am, and everybody, even Mickey Mouse, is taller than Jen. So
DNA.
Hey, Chris the Fam said, wow, Mike was jacked back then.
Yeah, I was a big boy.
See,
this
place should lay off of steroids.
That was some crazy days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time. That was my crazy day. That's when
He didn't care.
I didn't care.
Hey, Granny Red, have a great night. It's nice meeting you. Get you plenty of rest.
Yes.
She has that nasty white cold stuff.
Must be that snow. Talking about the snow.
Yeah, because it could be no nasty black cold stuff.
No.
That would be just black ice. You couldn't even see that. Fun. Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes. Merry Christmas, Fawn. Oh, she said it's only 57. 57 here too. Or she's 57.
Oh, she's 57.
Are you 57?
The 57 club here. Maybe right? Her and David Henry, they may be compatible. You guys want to hook up? Dollar date.
The dating game.
Ghost paranormal dating game.
Yes, the dating game.
I've been big all my life. I wore 10.5 pounds when I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know how big I was. I just know when I was born, the doctor slapped my mom instead of me.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom said I was so big, they just sat me up in a chair because, back in those days, they had midwives.
Right.
So, so when I was born, she said they sat me up in a chair. I was so fat, so big and so fat. She said I broke her hip. I hurt her hip. Jeez. I hurt her hip when I came out.
Oh, wow.
And she had me that. Back in them days, women was women. They ain't use all these things.
Yes, they were too. I remember back in the day, you could smack your woman and she get all, now they smack your woman. Let me tell you something.
I had my 10 pound with no anesthetics, no nothing, just natural. So I would never advise that though.
Jen did too. She had all the boys natural.
Incoming call.
Really?
Oh, we got an incoming call. Who was that?
The incoming call. Well, let me put this on Do Not Disturb.
You got an incoming call.
Okay, work. Last time it didn't work when I put it
Oh
on.
Lord.
Chris said I need to do stand up. No, that's for comedians. I'm a comedian without a stage.
I like it. I don't know.
You're my age back in the day. Wait a minute. You're my age back in the day.
Wait. She was that age at one point in time.
Oh, she's older than you. Is what
Yeah.
Okay, I got it now. Okay. It was so weird for a second.
I thought she was our age. Just well, I'm confused.
And you know what? People thought I was too because I'm actually older than what I smell like. I tell people that all the time.
What?
I tell people this. I say, I'm 62, walk like I'm 72, drive like I'm 82, smell like I'm 92. Each time it goes up 10 years.
Wow.
But you realize the older you get, you turn back into an infant.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you should never trust a fart. Never. At our age, never trust a fart.
That's what I thought. Okay, she's 52. There's Manny.
What up, Manny? How you doing, buddy?
He's just stuck in here out of the blue.
We supposed to be doing paranormal ghost hunting, not farting.
I know, right? My apologies, man. I just had to come up and go and show you guys some love. And I want to thank you guys so much for coming up last night. Now,
No problem. We were glad.
I want to do an interview with you guys though one Sunday. I know you're busy though.
Sunday?
Not always. It just depends. But if you let us know in advance, we can plan it.
Yeah, because I can go earlier for you to make it easy on you.
Yeah, because some Sundays is one of our main days we go ghost hunting though. But we can figure something out. We didn't go this weekend though. Yeah, we didn't do no ghost hunting this weekend at all.
No, we took a break because we was running in the woods that past.
Sunday. Yeah, that's how we was able to catch a live because we didn't do nothing. But yeah, Sundays we usually call Miss CG because we have our Sunday talk. Mm-hmm. Then we usually go ghost. Actually, we call her on the way going to ghost hunting though.
Yeah.
Right. But we didn't do nothing this weekend.
But you guys normally go. You do your lives at what time?
We usually do them at between 7:30 and 8. You know, but like I told other guests, if I need to go on earlier, I'll come on earlier I do everything to suit you.
Right.
You know, so if I need to go on earlier, I'll go on earlier. Plus, I'm thinking about starting to go live on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays will be in the afternoons.
Yeah, I remember you saying that last night. Yeah.
Right. So I'm thinking about doing it a live on the afternoon. As a matter of fact, on Saturday afternoons, it's going to be where I bring everybody on the panel. It's called What's Your Story? Where people can come up and share their paranormal stories. As long as they're subscribed, you know, I don't want to just bring somebody that just came in and out of the blue and I don't know who they are. You know, as long as they subscribe to me, you know, bring them up on the panel. They can tell their paranormal story. And then we go to the next person and the next person. And that's how we show love to the community, you know. Sure. And
so aren't already subscribed to Eddie and Jen.
Right. So
please go subscribe to them. Check out their channel.
That's why I want you. I'm sorry, I keep over talking you. Let me just shut up. I'll shut up.
Dang it, Eddie. This is Drena and Mike's show, not Eddie.
I'm sorry. But you're going to notice, though, I'm going to have bigger name people coming on our platform because I know a lot of them that's in the and this is what I told you. I know a lot of them that's in the paranormal field.
Yeah.
You know, such as the Clinch brothers. I'm trying to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
Come on. They had a show years ago called Ghost Lab.
Oh, you said the Clan or the Clan?
Yeah, the Clan, the KKK. I'm going to have them come on the show, you know, so we can talk about race relations.
Hey, boy, I wouldn't mind doing that. Hey.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, but the Clean Brothers, they had a show years ago called Ghost Lab. It used to come on A&E, and you can still watch the reruns on YouTube.
Right.
And so we know them personally. So we was gonna have like them, and then get a hold of other people, and then the young lady you seen us talk to last night, she's hooking us up with others.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. So that'll be cool. Speaking of, we had Amanda ask if we would ever go Bigfoot hunting. Would we ever go Bigfoot hunting?
I would love to.
We were asked to do that. Text Front Porch. He's he's going to be on our show, and it's going to be talking just that about cryptids and Bigfoot because he actually seen one.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. And so one day we are actually going to, because he's here in Texas too. We're going to go there to where he's seen it at.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've always been interested in that too.
That'll be interesting.
Hooking good creations by Tina. I'll just say Tina. Tina,
yeah.
Good to see you.
I might just say Tina.
You like the show? Which one? Ghost Lab? It's a good show, and I know the reason why they took the show off. They told me a long time ago. I'm gonna let them tell once I get them on why the show came off, because they're different when they do paranormal investigations. I learned a lot of my craft. I learned from them guys.
Really?
Because they tell you the one thing that never goes on when you go on an investigation is your senses. Use your senses.
Use your senses.
Hey,
Yes.
Eddie, how far is Jasper, Texas from you guys?
Jasper, that's what, about 500-600 miles? Because Houston is 300 miles from us.
Jeez.
Jasper is like from the other side. So it's about 500-600 miles from us. You know what? Texas is so big, it takes you almost 24 hours to get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, you ever heard of the James Byrd Jr. Story?
I think so.
Yeah, he was the one that was dragged behind the truck.
Oh, yes, I do. And they hung him. Yeah, I do remember that story.
They did a movie about it.
Mike watched the movie the other day. I think it was on Saturday. He was watching that.
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Miss Granny came back though on you, Eddie, and she said she ain't got time for a man. She's too busy raising 6 grandchildren and 5 boys and 1 diva. So I guess David, I'm sorry, you can't hook Granny up with David.
Oh, David, I am so sorry, but we do have some nice door prizes for you. we tried to hook you up. We tried, but it just, man, David, unless you can handle some grandkids. If you can handle some grandkids, her mom is single.
Oh, okay. Now we got Jen's mom too.
Yeah, and your mom.
You know my mama don't want no man.
Well, she want a woman.
She's just got an abusive relationship.
That's true. Yeah, she got an abusive relationship.
It was bad. It was bad.
That'd be a lot of long distance loving.
Good night, Fawn.
People do it nowadays. Fawn, you going to bed? Are we boring you?
Let's go to bed.
Yeah. They came
It's getting that time.
They came from ghost hunting, not love making.
I know, right? Come aboard the Soul Connection. I'm your host, the man with the rubber face, Eddie. Your wife, Jen, with Drena and Mike. Thank you very much. People always ask me, Eddie,
do the hand clap. Do the hand clap.
Do the hand clap? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll give you an applause. Let me see. Where's it at here? You know what? I'm gonna have to label these a little more. That's the crowd. Is that the crowd?
Yes.
Okay, so my hand claps is. That's all for you. Let's give it up for him.
What's that and everything? All right. Yeah. Give it up for Mike.
Oh man, he's clapping.
Give it up for Mike. Miss CG said if we go Bigfoot hunting, she's coming.
Oh, really?
You know she ain't gonna come.
She might not.
She gonna come.
Oh, I guess we go UFO hunting. I know she'll come.
Yeah.
My goal now, me and Jen, is to meet you guys in person and actually go out and do something.
That would be fun. Yeah.
I really want to try to do something next year.
I gotta do a background check first.
Jen ain't got no felonies.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah, we went to go see Miss CG. We had to do a background check and everything. On the Army base, so we had to do a background check and everything.
We live right near an Army base. So all around our house is Army bases.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, because you got to remember, San Antonio is an Army city.
Yeah.
Military. This is all military. You have Fort Sam. You have Randolph Air Force Base. You have Lackland.
Brooke.
You know, Brooke Army Medical Center. You know, it's all around us. So you'll see a lot of them.
We're right in the middle.
Background check me. I have 2 felonies.
Uh-oh.
One in my pocket and one outside. That's why I used to tell people that my mom had 2 sets of teeth.
I thought you one of the serial killers ain't catch yet.
Yeah, right.
Serial killers ain't catch yet.
I don't play with ghosts.
I right there in front of you.
And I don't play with people hurt my kids. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't play with people hurt my kids.
I was
No,
just
it's
playing
talking about
Oh,
Dusty.
what
Yeah.
happened?
Dusty, she was saying that she had 2 felonies. She don't play with ghosts, and I don't play with people who hurt my kids.
Oh, I heard that.
I hear you. Catch me.
Yeah, I will though.
Catch me if you can.
That's what
Yes.
I told my younger brother once. I said, if I hit you, would you run? And he was like, hell no. I was like, how are you going to catch me then? Will you get your friend strong? Thank you, man.
That's man.
I didn't have to put a laugh track, so it's all.
You have an automatic one. That's the one you should record and play for people. Like his laugh is so contagious.
It is. You know, I try my best. We try to keep him happy because there's times that he will go down in a heartbeat, and you'll know it. You know, he gets angry at the drop of a dime.
Yeah, this week has been a rough one.
Real rough.
Yeah.
But I love it. That's why I love it when he laughs. Ain't that right, buddy? Yeah. He's a daddy's man, too. He is a daddy's boy.
Big time.
But yeah, we were supposed to be talking paranormal, and I came up here and everything got all
you can stay on while we do this. That's no problem.
Yeah, I'd have messed up the church's money.
We didn't pass around the congregation to the basket yet.
Yes, sir. I got to get a new car. In the name of the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for this brand new Cadillac.
Hey, it's a blessing, but you still got to make payments.
Yeah, if you don't, you're going to be cursed real quick.
I told Mike a few weeks ago. Who were we at? We were driving on the street or something, going to the store, walking from the store. Anyways, this man comes up to me and he says, can you spare some change, ma'am? I said, remember that old man? He asked me for some change for for church.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he asked me for change to put in for church communion or whatever. And I was like, you're good. I said, you're going to church. God takes you as you are. You ain't got to take no money with you. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to take a dime. I get a dime to put in a little money.
They say, "In God we trust." All other cash. Hey, somebody asked me that once. Jen got mad at me for this too, because we were going to a store one day. We had our daughter with us, and this guy came up to me. He goes, "Hey, sir, you wouldn't happen to have any change, would you?" And I told him, "No, man, I give you charity." And so we went to the store, we did our shopping, came back out, and he goes, man, you still ain't got no change? I said, no, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to Charity right now. I called my daughter Des, and said, hey, Charity, here, come get this change. Why did you do that? I said, well, I wasn't lying to him. I gave it to Charity. That's our daughter. I'm just doing so wrong. I got myself in trouble with Jen.
Too funny.
I'll tell you something else I did with her. And you remember this. We went to actually a couple things. First thing we did was we was in the checkout line, and I put on these sunglasses. So I walked up to the counter to pay for our stuff, and the stuff came up to like $20-something. So I made like I was blind, and I put these sunglasses on, and I go, "Is this a 10?" And she goes, "No, that's a 1." I go, "Okay, wait a minute. Is this a 10?" She goes, "No, that's a 1." So I go third time. Is this a 10? And she goes, no, that's a receipt. I go, hold on a second. Took the glasses off. And then I got the $20 out, and I put the glasses back on. I go, here you go. And then the second thing I did to Jen, actually, there's even one after that. This was real quick. This second one, we went to the store. We was going through the checkout line, and I told this guy, because this guy, he had all these kids with him, and I told him I just came back from somewhere. Remember what I told him? What did I tell him? I just came back from somewhere, someplace in Africa had some kind of disease going at the time. And I told him I just came back from there. The whole line spread out.
Oh, the Ebola.
Oh, yeah. I told him, man, I just came back and found out I might have Ebola. But here's my money. And then everybody moved out of the way.
Cashier.
Yeah, I told Jen, I said, see, that's how you get up first. And when we walked in the store at Walmart, as soon as we walked in, I said real loud, 2819, 2819, pointing at Jen. There's the security guard's like, what's 2819?
Oh, wow.
I mess with my wife. I do this on a daily basis. Her, my daughter, my son-in-law. I mess with everybody.
It's funny. It's good to laugh, it's good for the soul.
It is. And that's why I love laughter. I love making people laugh. That's why we do what we do. Even on our YouTube channel, if you watch the recent video I put up, you'll see things that I did on that normal paranormal people don't even do that, and I do. I'm just stupid like that. We had a couple of church people that come to your house, hubby, opens door. He didn't even let them speak. He said, man, I can't help you. I'm the opposite. When Jehovah's Witnesses come to our house, I go and put on I got a shirt that's got a Ouija board on it. I open the door. I say, come on in. I was like, as a matter of fact, do you have any of those books that y'all be passing out? I really could use some, so have a seat. They look at each other. They're like, well, we just want to talk to you. Yeah, come on in. We can talk. I got sage burning, so don't worry, though. Everything's okay. We're doing a seance. But you good. You come on in. They're like, well, here's the books. I'll tell them, hey, thank you very much. Real quick.
Stand back. I'm going to start calling you Richard Pryor. That's who you remind me of. You just tell clean version jokes. Richard Pryor got a potty mouth. That's all.
Yeah, but because this is me every day.
Yeah.
But if you see us in person, I'm the exact same person. I never change.
He's not.
But when we do a spirit box session, we're very serious on that.
I'm the same person till I get naked.
Oh, really?
Ooh. Me too. So I get naked. I'll be like on a poster going, oh.
Oh Lord, they got like, where the heck? Where is All righty then.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna start this necrophonic app.
Is David still on? Dave, are you still on?
What time is it? 10:30. He may have left. No, he probably has.
David. I'm sorry, David. That's my fault.
Blame it on Eddie.
Yeah, blame it on Eddie.
Blame it on me. Did I do that? It ain't.
Did I do that? Yes, Urkel, you did.
He said, "I'm here."
Okay, he's here. Okay, thank goodness you did not leave, David.
We're gonna have to find him.
Tracy said she put on her blinders and slowly drifted. Mike in his comment. Jeez.
Okay, David, we're gonna try. Okay, it's time. Okay. All right, Dave, we're gonna start off with trying to communicate with Robert. That was his name, right? Robert.
You wrote it down.
Yeah.
You can't read your own writing.
Eddie said, okay.
I read it right.
Yeah, Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? What did I write?
Okay. We're gonna start with David because he asked
I thought it was
first.
Roger.
Is it Roger or
Yeah,
Robert?
Roger.
It's
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah.
My bad. It would have still had an R in it. Okay, we're gonna start with Roger first, and then we're gonna do Teddy Bear, which is Dusty's son.
If we're gonna go mute, we're gonna mute ourselves. That way it'll come through.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do us no favors.
I can mute this mic.
I'll bill you later.
Okay.
Dusty said, "Be serious now. Stop laughing."
Okay, I'm gonna be serious.
Okay. Be serious.
All right. Okay. Get the light.
Oh, we'll change the light.
Yeah, we're gonna do red. We're gonna go to red. Make it a little more like we ain't home. Oh, that's you. Red light special, baby. Okay, here you go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm just supposed to mute it.
Oh, I was muted. My bad.
Okay, get serious, y'all, for real. Hello, we're trying to reach Roger. Roger, if you can hear me, my name is Mike. This is Drena. We came for your brother, David. Are you here with us?
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I heard
David, is there anything that you would like for us to ask him? I should ask you that from the start.
He has a special birthday coming up. How old will he be on his birthday, David?
Roger, we know that you have a birthday coming up.
69.
How old would you be on your birthday?
Old. Said old.
He said,
We heard the old in there. Could you answer yes or no? Will you be 69?
He said, just tell him we love him and we miss him.
We have a message from David to you. He want to let you know that they love you and miss you.
I saw David.
So tell him he is a great grandpa now. Oh, so the baby is his son's.
Do you know that you are a great
grandpa?
A great grandpa?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know the baby's name?
No. Gary.
Gary, yeah. Somebody said they heard of Gary, yeah.
What's the baby's name, David? Does he heard of Gary or Harry? Tell them I got a small Christmas tree on his grave. Roger.
I know.
Okay.
I gotta take my time.
Okay.
Roger, David wanted us to let you know that he put a Christmas tree on your grave. Could you see it?
Yes. Yes.
Roger, do you remember the year that you died? Roger, could you tell us your brother's name? David, quick question for you. No, I asked Roger. Roger, are you the oldest or the youngest brother? The youngest.
Sad. It's like 4 years on November 13th, 2021. 4 years. What?
It said 4.5.
Huh?
Did it say 4.5?
I heard 4.5.
How long has it been?
4 years since he's passed.
It's been 4 years?
And, yeah. And he said he heard 4.5.
November 13th?
Yeah.
Y'all got some good old ears, man.
Well, thank you, Wolf, for coming through and speaking to us and joining us for a little bit. Hope you have a good night.
Thank you, Wolf.
Good night, Wolf.
Tell your wife we said hello as well.
David, is there any more questions that you want me to ask? You know what? Would it be better if they come on up and then they ask a question?
You can try that.
Hey, David, if you're still there, why don't you come up on the live and ask whatever question you want? And if we do the same thing with Dusty, if she don't mind as well.
I wonder why it's going so slow like that.
Hmm?
David said, ask him, I have to see my mom and my dad.
I think if Ain's coming up.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here by you in the dark. Hello, everyone.
I see you in the dark, Dave.
Yeah.
Don't smile. Okay. So the reason I brought you up, I hope you heard me, but we want you to ask the questions, but we want to do it, ask one question, then pause so I can work the Necrophonic app. And then after that, then you come back and ask another question as well, and we'll do it like that.
Okay.
All right. All right. Go ahead when you're ready.
How you seen my mom and my dad on the other side? And do you know about Hazel? The dog passed away.
David, one at a time. So we're gonna ask about your mom first, your mom and your dad first, and then we'll do that one, and then come back and we'll ask about the dog.
Okay.
So ask about your mom first.
Have you seen or
say his name?
Seen my dad lately?
Say his name.
Wiley and Betty.
Okay, but what you need to do is say his name like Roger.
Roger.
Yeah. Okay, now let's try it again. Go ahead.
Okay, Roger. Have you seen mom and dad on the other side?
Yes.
Heard a yes.
No.
Have they seen in light?
Uh-huh.
Roger, have you seen, ask them, have they seen the light on the other side?
They seen the light.
I heard him. I heard him. Okay, ask about your dog, Dave.
Roger, do you know about Hazel is passed away?
I keep hearing the same male voice come
through.
Yes,
but I don't be understanding what he's saying, but I keep hearing the same voice sound like it keeps coming through.
One more question, Roger. Your wife, Kim, has she been crossed over again? I sound like Kim wanted to come through.
Kim? That was his wife's name?
That being his wife.
Axe?
Kim, this is David. Can you hear me?
I heard it. Yeah.
We love you and we miss every one of y'all.
It's not like I said, I miss you, broke up.
Hey, Kim, I have 2 cats here with me now.
I heard the number 2. She said 2.
2, yep.
Yeah.
They coming in good tonight.
Huh?
I said they are coming in good here tonight.
Yeah.
Roger, are you the one that used to go visit David?
Yep.
David. David.
I heard David twice.
Twice.
I did too.
Mhm.
I
I'm
believe
not
he
going
does.
to do it tonight.
I'm not a clairvoyant or nothing like that, but I feel an energy from David's house.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Eddie, because as we speak, it's getting a little cool chill, not cold, but a little cool chill. I can feel it.
I feel it too.
Any more questions, David?
I got one.
Go ahead.
Roger, what is a hobby together we like these to do every weekend? Eat a bar car.
Did he? I heard fish. Did he like fishing?
Fishing, and also we did those motor cars together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard cars.
I heard fishing. Ask the question
That's
again.
Roger. Roger, tell Mike what was your first car you had? 1968, what? Convertible.
Or 68.
Yeah, I thought I heard 68 too.
It was a Impala Super Sport convertible car he had.
Mhm.
Old school.
David, do you feel anything on your right or your left side?
On my left,
That might be your brother right there. He's letting you know that he's still with you.
kind of in a dark space, like in a dark space. I see something over there back here. Mike, do y'all see anything?
I don't, but I think
No.
Andy might do.
I feel the energy, and it's like as if you're there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not saying that I'm like a medium or anything like that. But by me going through cemeteries so many times, energy when you feel it.
Right.
Well, when Mike and Drena came down here the first time, Drena thought he saw him passing through the hallway. You remember that, Drena?
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe
Roger.
it.
Roger, are you there with David right now?
Yes.
I keep hearing your name coming through, David. Once in a man's voice and then a female's voice.
Night CG.
Good night,
Wow.
Mr.
I want
Roger.
to try now.
Roger, could you answer yes or no? Are you there with David right now?
Yes. Yes. It is. Yes.
Yes.
There I said yes. I heard a yes.
It's a heavy energy. Like you have a dark energy, not in a bad way, but a heavy energy.
One more question, and that's going to be it.
Okay.
Roger, tell Mom and Dad I got them a small Christmas tree on their cemetery.
That's not a question, that's a statement.
Like I said, that is great. That is great.
That's what that's what- Did you hear that, David?
What was that?
Drena said, sounded like he said that is great.
It was hard to find them little small Christmas trees. I got them both of them.
That's nice. So
you ain't send me one. I'm mad.
It's a little fake one, not the real one.
right,
Oh.
right.
Don't worry, I'm going to Jen house. I mean Eddie and Jen house for Christmas.
Yeah,
Grandma.
have all the trees you want.
Yeah, go for Christmas.
Not Christmas.
Eddie, Mike, thank y'all so much tonight. That means a lot to me.
All right, thank you, David. Appreciate you for coming.
So before you go, I need you to tell Roger goodbye and
Tell Roger Kim goodbye.
yes.
Okay. Roger, Kim, we love y'all. We miss y'all. And be safe. Roger, both y'all here. Welcome to look out for me here. Thank y'all.
You didn't say goodbye. You gotta say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I want you to know he's there.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
with
He's there. And that's a good thing. Basically, what he's doing is he's watching over you.
That's right.
That's your guardian angel now. That's a blessing.
That's right.
So you will see him again.
That's right.
Sorry, when it comes to that, that's one time I am serious.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't play with the spirits. I never play with spirits. I might play with
I don't
anything,
either.
but I never play with spirits.
And Mike, I appreciate you doing this tonight.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thank Drena, because she's the one who dared me.
Thank you, Trina, Mama.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks a lot, Dave, for coming up. Next we got Dusty. Are you gonna come up or you just gonna
I
type
don't know
your
if she's gonna be able to do it or not because she said she might get emotional about it, you know.
Oh, I
with her
got
son
you. I
and
got you.
stuff. I know she's
But Dusty has to understand this. Sometimes when you cry, it's a good cry because they're going to some place that you're going to go to later on when God's ready for you.
right.
So don't cry because they're gone. Let them be tears of joy because you're going to eventually go there too. You know, and it's good to hear them. That way it brings your mind closure.
right. And Dusty, I want to say as well, you know, by me losing the son, I can understand what you're going through. And when my son first passed, it took me a while before I could even look at the picture. But then I had to tell myself, you know what? In order for me to get past this, I have to look at the picture. I have to be able to communicate and talk to him. I have to go to his gravesite. These are things that made me get past the hurt and the pain. It's still going to be there, but you just got to learn how to live with it and deal with it, you know? So I just want to share that with you.
We send you hugs, Dusty.
Yes.
I know. Thank you.
I love the new hair color.
Oh, that's me natural.
Oh, okay.
Well, as you
Not
natural,
all day. Yeah.
your hair
I'll never
mixed.
my hair black again. I'm telling you that much.
Hair was black last
You
time I
got-
saw you.
Your hair mixed.
Yeah, right now because it's stripping it out. But my hair is actually blonde. I've always been a blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
who
wrong
you
with
I can prove it. I
hiring?
got all my years.
Yeah.
Hey,
How you
be
doing?
happy in your own skin.
I
And
dyed my hair black to
Yeah.
hide.
don't when people change themselves, and I tell this to people, do it for you, not for someone else.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I dyed my hair to hide my pain, my grief, trying to be somebody I wasn't. So I dyed my hair black, and the worst mistake ever I made because it's taken forever to get it out of my hair.
Yes.
Why don't you just go bald?
Leave me alone. I mean, you got that shiner up there. I've had this hair for my whole life. No way.
I even shaved.
Right.
Yeah. So are you ready for this?
I'm gonna have to be, because things have been happening around the house, and I know it's him, but I know how I am as well. Like, I don't want to face it. With me being sensitive and being able to feel, hear, see, that's one thing that I don't want to face is my son over there. So it's been pretty hard for me wanting to be able to face that. But I'm with good people, and maybe it's time for me to be able to face
Wait a minute.
that reality.
Are you smoking?
No. You want the good shit, or you want the real shit?
No.
Yes, I'm smoking.
She's
Listen.
smoking. She's
I see some white go past you twice. I'm wondering.
No, I didn't know if you wanted the good shit or if you just wanted a cigarette.
No. I didn't know you had a cigarette in your hand, is what I was asking.
Yeah, I got a cigarette. It's almost gone, then I'll turn it off.
Yeah,
What?
I seen this. So I was gonna tell you, girl, you got a ghost behind you. I ain't know. but
This area right here, if you go back on my YouTube page, about a couple of years ago, we caught an apparition of him right there.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you that because I was gonna ask you, what would you do if you see him? Because you said you know it's about facing him or facing the situation, but what would you do if he come to you as a full body apparition?
Hug him. Tell him I love him. Tell him to tell me I love you, Mom, because I just want to hear it one more time.
Right. Now you can take that same energy as we talked tonight.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
See, I don't know what I want.
What you want is closure.
It's probably a closure because I know he's over there. I don't know if he's stuck because his passing was so tragic. I've thought about the house where he passed in, about going there and seeing if I can rent it. It's down in Tampa. If I want to rent it so I could be closer to him because of the way he tragically passed. Even though I've had the dreams where I know he's in heaven, but I also know the spiritual world as well. There's a good possibility he's stuck because he was violently taken. You know, so.
See, my son was violently taken. He was shot. You know, he was 19, and
mine was 19 as well, Mike.
Yeah, he was 19. He got shot December 30th of 2015.
Yeah. You both have my condolences.
But you know, the craziest part about it is that my mom died, you know, December 21st of 06, I'm sorry. And it seemed like her death prepared me for all the deaths that came after that, because I was able to handle those deaths a lot better.
That I haven't experienced yet. I haven't experienced losing my parents. And I know when that time comes, when I lose one of my parents, I'm going to lose my shit. But I haven't experienced that yet.
You know, your son, I'm going to be honest with you, by your son passing, and you able to handle that the way you handled it, you'll also be able to handle your mom and dad's passing as well. Because that's what I was faced with. I was always asking myself, what would I do if my mom passed away? You know what I'm saying? And when she did pass away, I'm the youngest of her three, and I was able to handle it better than everybody else. And it's weird. I don't know why, but I think it's the strength that she put into me to have me to be able to handle it. And don't get me wrong, you know, I broke down. I had my days and all that, and which I still do to this day. But you know, you just learn to live with it. You know, and you'll never forget them. You just learn to live with it and understand. You know, like for example, my mom, she was going through a lot of stuff that we knew nothing about. You know, with her body. that we knew nothing about to
Yeah.
after she passed away because she kept it all to herself. You know what I'm saying? So it's and then we look at situations about death. And I bring this up because it was prophesied to me and my brothers that when my mom was in the hospital before she died, a prophetess told, well, this after she died, a prophetess told us that God came to my mom and showed her heaven, and she gave her a choice either to be in heaven and showed her heaven, or told her she could come back to be in this land, to be here. And she chose. The whole story is that she said to God, for what the prophetess told us, that she said to God, "What about my baby?" And God told her, "Well, your babies will be taken care of." And when God told her that, she chose heaven. And I say that because when tragedies happen, you know, like your son, my son, Eddie's wife, when things happen like that, the question is, do they have that choice either come back or go to heaven? You know what I'm saying? So I say this to say that maybe they chose to go to heaven. That's why they died. Because if you think about people, you know, my son got shot one time with a 22, hit him in the heart, gone, right? But you hear all these other people, like for example, Tupac, get shot 8 times and still survive. So my question is, did he choose to come back than going to heaven? You know, with our kids, they choose to go to heaven or come back. So that's just a question that we will never know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we have to look at. They chose that life. They chose to go on to their next life or to heaven or whatever they were shown.
Right.
You know, so that's the way we got to take it. You know, they chose to go to heaven because that's where they wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't never know what's going on before that last breath is taken, or even after that last breath is taken.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to share that with you. So you know, if y'all want to say something, you know, go ahead, Eddie. You feel free. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just something that I instilled in me to go on.
Yeah, you know, because like when my wife passed away, she was given a choice. First of all, my wife died of childbirth. The doctor told her though that it was either her or my son. Only one of them could live, and she chose my son to live. Now, when that happened, I didn't know till after she passed away, and the doctor told me, well, she was given a choice, but she never told me that.
Oh wow.
You know,
Right.
so I will never say that my wife was selfish because she wanted to give him a chance because she was 27 years old. So she felt, I've had mine. Now it's his turn.
Yeah.
And, you know, I cried about it, but it were tears of joy because I knew she was in a better place than this. But at that time also, I didn't understand, you know. And so I put myself in a situation where I was in a psychiatric hospital and all this. I was having a nervous breakdown. She was 27, I was 20, you know, and so I was too young to have to go through this. I tell people this: when you get married, when the pastor says, "Till death do us part," it hits you real quick.
Yeah.
You know, it took me a long time to get married again. You know, and now I have my wife now. The thing is, with my wife now, I think my first wife brought her to me because they're the same height, for one thing. They got the same characteristics. I consider that a blessing, but I didn't want my wife now to be the same as my first, because then I would be living a false life.
Right.
Because I'll be letting the past become my future. You know, so that's something I had to litigate in my head and make sure that I'm like, hey, let's make sure that this was right for me. And we've been together now 25 years, you know, and I had to learn that when you lose a child, a parent, a grandparent, they're still there. They're there. You just can't see them. And it doesn't hurt you every now and then just have a conversation and say, hey, son, how are you doing today? How's your day? Are you doing okay? I'm having a great day. Let me tell you something. When you talk to your son and you talk to him, you start to feel this joy in you, because you know he's listening to you, and eventually he's going to do something to where you'll know it was him.
Oh, he always does that.
Yeah, she did that already. Yeah.
See, so when he's doing that, you have nothing to worry about. He's there. He's fine. He's letting you know you have nothing to worry about. I'm right here, Mom. I'm right here. And just keep that in mind. And then when you do the spirit box, now you're going to get the closure that you needed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can whisper in my ear and I'll hear it. It's just, I just miss him so much. Him in the physical, you know. Wanting,
that's what we miss, is the physical.
Right.
That's what
I
we
miss
miss.
the physical, watching him grow and what he would become.
You just got to bring the terms with yourself that you know, and you're gonna have the pictures of him. Look at those pictures.
I always do.
Because
I have the memorial all back there.
Yeah, right there in the back.
But at the same, I don't mean to cut you off, Eddie, but at the same time, you have to let him go.
Right. You got the picture, but
you can't hold on to
let
him.
him rest.
I don't think I'm ready to let go. That's my baby.
You got to change your mindset.
Yep.
Got to change your mindset. You got to let him rest.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have the pictures. It's good to have the trinkets and everything that he had. But you got to let him rest. He can't even cross over to the other side till you let him go.
Yeah.
My son's mom, she suffered a long time.
Yeah. She had the same, she had a memorial set up. She has pictures. She had a whole little area dedicated to him.
Yeah, and she suffered. She suffered because she wouldn't let him go.
Yeah.
And then once she let him go, her whole life just changed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why your children. How can you let a child go? That's my turmoil in my head. Even with my physical children, I know they have to cut the umbilical cords for a little bit so they can go out and grow. Right. But I know they're coming home as well. And I get to hear phone calls. Hey, Ma, I love you. Hey, Ma, this is what happened today. Hey, Ma, I'm coming home for the weekend. With this one, it's hard to let go because you're left with only memories. You don't get to hear his voice no more. You don't get to get grandchildren's with him. You don't get anything with him. You don't even get a simple phone call. Hey, Ma, I'm up here in heaven. I just want to let you know I love you. I don't get that from him. And I've got 6 kids, but you love all your 6 kids. You love them all the same, but they have their own different personalities. Mm-hmm. And each of them, it's hard to let go. You don't want to let go, because when I get old, am I going to forget about my son? Am I going to forget his smell, what he smelled like? You know, what if I get dementia? Am I going to forget that I had number 5? You know, all that's in my mind. You know, am I going to forget my baby?
One thing about it, you'll never forget. And see, that's what you got to understand, that you'll never forget.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's I can say the things I'm saying because I can relate what you're going through.
I know.
I done been through it. You know, I'm still going through it. But the thing about it, Dusty, is all about pretty much understanding you. And you got to come to the point where, you know what, there's nothing you can do to bring him back.
Right.
And that's a reality that you got to come to.
I mean, what if I go on the Ouija board and do some voodoo and make a doll and he can come back? I mean, that's crossed my mind. I'm not going to do that. But that's crossed my mind.
You have to listen to what I'm saying. You have to want to let him go.
Right.
If you want to do it, it's never going to happen.
So you got to keep going forward. You said you got 6 kids? Bring up those 6 kids. That's living.
Oh, I do. I mean, I do. I still got a minor in the home. So, yeah, I go on for my olders and my minor. Of course I go on. I have to wake up. I have to go on. And I put on this fake smile, this fake face, this fake facade of, yeah, I'm okay. But I'm not okay because there's a piece of me missing. And a piece of me that I will never get back.
Here's my question. Why are you putting on a fake smile?
Right. That's what I was going to ask. Why
You
do you think about it?
What you're doing, when you put on that fake smile, you're holding it in.
Right. Because the only person you're fooling is yourself.
Exactly. You got to grieve, baby. And that's your problem. You have to grieve. You have to let it go. You have to. It's going to kill you. Listen, it's going to kill you if you don't.
It's going to drag you down. Quit wearing them fake smiles.
Literally.
Be real. Be real.
Face it. Deal with it. That's what you're going to have to do. It might sound harsh, but like I said, I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to face it head on. You can't dip and dodge around. You have to face it.
The only thing that's guaranteed in this life is death.
Yep.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it. We really can't tell you how to deal with it.
There is absolutely no way to deal with it, honestly.
But we can help you by being by your side and being in your corner.
You say there's no way?
There's no words. There's
words. But you know what? You got to change your attitude, baby. You got to let that attitude go. You got to understand. You're the only one that's holding on to it.
Right. Change your mindset.
Yeah.
Change it.
Now, we're not telling you to forget your son.
Right.
We're not telling you that. What we're trying to tell you is to let him go.
Right. So you can move forward and he can go forward.
Mm-hmm. That's what you got to do, baby.
You got to.
It sounds hard. I mean, we talk about it like it's easy. We know it's not easy. We don't been through it.
It's not easy.
I have 7 kids. He was my youngest boy. My youngest boy. Now I have 6 living. You know, so you not only have to be strong for you, you have to do it for your kids as well.
Exactly.
You know?
And I'm so sorry, Mike. I know this is hard talking with you about it as well.
You know what? I can't.
So many parallels.
I can though. See, that's the beauty of it. I can pretty much, like they say in church, testify to you because I've been through it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes another person's pain is also your pain. So sometimes you can come across a person that's going through the same thing you're going through just to get you through what you're going through.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
but only you can change the narrative.
Yep. I agree.
I think that's why a lot of the reason why I stepped back as well from the paranormal, because I don't want to face it. I mean, there are times that I feel like I'm strong and bad and yeah, I'm ready to face it. And then there are times that I want to whimper like a weasel and go hide because I'm not ready to face it.
Joyful stuff
because I want to face it.
You have to face it.
Yeah, Joyful Stuff did say, Joyful Stuff, he said, what if you holding on is keeping him stuck? She means no disrespect by that, but
You gotta let him go so he can go to the. Let me tell you something. When my wife passed away, okay, this is like when I first met Mike and Drena, and I told them this because I never believed in ghosts. Okay, until 4 days after my wife died, at the foot of my bed, and she appeared there and told me I had to let her go to the other side, and I didn't understand what she was talking about. You know, I would see her again 4 days later. As a matter of fact, the fourth day I seen her, which would have been 8 days, that was the day that she was going to the wake service. And that night I seen her again. You got to let me go to the other side. And I could not figure out what she was talking about. But I kept telling people I seen my wife. And they thought I was tripping. But I know what I saw. I figured it out now years later. That they let her go to the other side. I'm not going to be happy with myself until she's happy and at peace with herself on the other side. Then I can go forward with my life. You got to live. You got to keep living. And that's what I had to learn. In order for you to live, is let them go forward. Let them go to that light. Because you could be blocking them. You could be that door hinge. Trying to get in the door and it's stuck. So let him go inside. Let him peek it out. He's still going to come and see you from time to time. He's going to let you know that you're there. But he wants you to be happy too. And that's what's important because you're still among the living. And you have other kids to worry about. So don't fake yourself. Don't fake your life. Don't put it on as a facade because it's not. You have to live this life. And your kids have to live that life with you. And so go forward.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds harsh.
No, it's the truth. It is the truth. I mean, he's taken me to the doors. You know, I've had that dream. He's taken me to those doors, the light. He's taken me there. But he wouldn't let me go in. I wasn't allowed to go in. No, so I know he's in heaven, but I also think about his passing because all that I've learned throughout the years in the paranormal, that if you die a tragic death, you're stuck in purgatory. So with my son dying tragically and before his time, maybe it wasn't even before his time. Maybe it was his time.
Yeah.
He was a sick child.
The purgatory part, though, I don't know because I've had family members that died that were murdered. Okay. But yet they tell me this glorious light that they see. And purgatory is not no glorious light.
No, that's just stuck in the middle.
See, so I would not want to say that your son is stuck in purgatory. He may be stuck in limbo because of the situation he's in. Mom not letting him go over. You know, we're all balls of energy. This body we have is a shell.
Yeah.
It's temporary housing. So when we leave here, we're energy. We're like this light bulb or the light in this monitor. Okay. And I feel that we can choose where we want to go. It's up to us because it's our life. Okay. So remember, he's energy. Okay. So that's why when it comes to purgatory, I don't know yet. And I don't know because I haven't been there. I haven't seen it. But the people that I've talked to that I knew should be in purgatory telling me something totally different. My nephew, Lamar, perfect example, drug dealer. Okay, shot and killed. Well, actually, he wasn't shot and killed. He died of something was wrong with his blood. But he's telling me how his life, when I do a spirit box session, how his life is different. You know, and how he's seeing all my other family members that have passed on beforehand. And some of them, like I said, should be in purgatory, but they're not. So we don't know until we get there. You know? And I'm just going by my experience from doing this over 20 something years. Okay. Talking to people's families, doing spirit box sessions with their families, letting them hear their loved ones, and it's like I tell people, I can't guarantee they're going to come through.
Yeah.
Because they don't know me. They don't know me from Adam. But if they do, it's because they know I'm here with you. And that's the only way they would come through. Because I don't want to fake the funk with nobody. I'd rather be real about it. That's like me. I just met you and I'm going to do a spirit box session. That doesn't mean your son going to come through. He don't know me.
Exactly.
But if he did come through, it's because he sees his mom. Oh, must be a friend of my mom. Just like if you talk to a stranger down the street or go into a store and you walk in the store and you see a stranger, hey, how you doing? Don't expect him to start a conversation with you because he don't know you. He might just say, nice to meet you, but he don't know you. But if you keep the conversation going, then he can get to know you. And that's why like Mike and Drena, we do these spirit box sessions. Number one is the brain closure. Number two, to see what is really out there. Can they tell us what's out there? What is that life like? We want to know. Sometimes it's hard for them to tell us because what we see, they don't see. What they see, we can't see. And so it's hard for them to explain it. Sometimes they talk in riddles. Sometimes you have to figure it out. But that's why we do what we do, because it helps them, because we're a voice for them, and it helps you because you can hear their voice.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's good for you to just keep living your life. We're not telling you to let him go. It's never going to happen. Because that's your son. He came from your body. That's part of your energy. So we're not telling you, let him go. He's never going to let go. But we want you to just keep living. So live for your kids. Live for your family. Quit being fake about yourself. Quit wearing that fake smile. Instead, when you smile, put meaning behind that smile. When you smile, if you smile at a neighbor, your kids say, hey, how you doing? Oh, you're looking so good. Hey, neighbor, how you doing? Because that smile will transcend. Their neighbor might be having a bad day. And when you actually smile and mean it, have meaning behind it, that energy will go to that person and make his day even better. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you. And then it looks better on you. Because now you are starting to transcend. And in the meantime, later on down the road, eventually your son can finally transcend. And he's going to tell you, thank you, Mom. I love you. I'm still going to be there with you.
Yeah.
And he is. But you got to let him cross over.
Thank you, Eddie.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'll charge $25.50. That's what I don't tax.
Hey, Eddie, you have your Phasma box open?
Yes, sir. I got it right here, sir. Would you like for me to put it on? As a matter of fact, can I address somebody in the chat? Boomer,
Sure.
how you doing, Boomer D? He said he sees somebody up late. He's a good guy. He's also a sensitive.
Oh, okay.
He's a good dude. I've known Boomer for quite a while. And plus he was on we did an interview with Boomer also. So he's a good man.
Thank you, Boomer.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
it. Dustin, do you still want to do the
Yeah.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna try the Phasma box with Eddie. Cause I
you don't want to use yours?
Huh?
You don't want to use your Phasma box?
Yeah. No, because I have to get it and go in. No, I ain't got you. Yeah, mine's in the in where my DJ equipment at, so I have to get up and get it. So that's why I asked you to have yours open.
Okay, so let me go ahead and start mine up then.
Okay.
That's no problem at all.
Just lay it because we don't.
Yeah, he's so you hear it real good though.
Uh,
He was telling us what this thing was saying.
Right.
Him and Dustin.
The what?
No, I was talking about the Necrophonic app when I was just using it with David.
Y'all could hear it clear.
Yeah,
we
y'all.
could.
Then I couldn't even hear what y'all was hearing. Oh, they're not chocolate. Yeah, but it's good to see you, Miss Dustin.
It's good to see you too, Mike.
Hold up, that smile ain't fake.
No,
I'm just messing with you.
it's real.
That's good. When the last time you went out and had some fun? You know, like go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just go do something with yourself. You know.
Oh, I appreciate that.
One day.
Oh yes, they like I said, they're good people, man. You'll like them.
One
What do you
day.
mean one day? What do you mean one day? We got to get out, man. We got to get out and enjoy life. Take the
It
kids
takes money to get out.
kids to the park, walk around, look at some water, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Just go out and just enjoy it. Because you only got one.
When I drive these back roads, I think about you guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys would die if I brought you down some of these back roads I drive.
You should see some of
the
yeah. Hey, yeah.
Young
About
lady
2 months ago.
I don't want no disrespectful spirits.
You know,
And here,
our mama.
we come to your loving light. And no
We was walking the back roads. I think it was 674, and I hit something. I don't know what it was.
And why, Mama?
Yeah, coming through Mama. Yeah. Matter of fact, I just had got off the phone with Eddie, and we was talking about that, and I ended up hitting something that night.
Well, back in Bowling Green, my family plot is back there. Now, I brought my plot up here, but a lot of my ancestors are buried out in Bowling Green in Waimama.
Oh, really?
Are you from Bowling Green, Ohio?
No, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Oh, okay. Wow.
They're only a couple hours from me, Eddie.
Okay, that makes sense then.
From Bowling Green, we're about 50 miles from Bowling Green.
Oh, that's not far at all, really.
About 6 hours now.
Yeah, our house is literally right off State Road 70.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we go down 64. I go down 64 and hit 17, and we're right there in Bowling Green in Wauchula.
Yeah. So that's where a lot of my family is from. Bowling Green, Wauchula, Arcadia. That's where a lot of my ancestors come from.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the Native American, because I'm also Seminole Cherokee as well. Yeah. So you've got the Seminole Cherokee battlegrounds that are over there in that area as well.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And the family plots are back behind.
Right. I didn't know. Well, yeah, because they had the thing out in where your son stayed. Didn't they have the Indians was out there as well? No. Are you ready, Eddie?
Yep. Whenever y'all ready. I've already did my piece with the spirit, so whenever you're ready.
You ready, Dusty?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Give it a couple seconds here to calibrate. You okay, buddy? All right. Manny loves when I do spirit box sessions. He's sitting right behind me. I don't know why. I think it's something about the sound.
Could be soothing to him.
Can y'all hear this okay?
Yeah, we heard.
There, I can hear that.
Is anybody here that like to talk to me? I'm right here. As you know, I'm on a live stream. I'm on a live stream. Sorry you had to go.
With it by?
Who's it by? Well, I have Mike and Drena. Can you repeat that? I have someone here that would love to talk to their son. He knows? No. This is what I want you to do because the spirits know that you're here. So I want you to go ahead and talk.
Can you hear me, Teddy Bear?
This person can hear you.
I hear
Oh,
you.
I hear you.
Oh wow, that was his voice.
Was it really?
are you
Yes,
serious?
yes.
Who was that?
He said that was his voice.
Go ahead.
Why? Why did you leave me?
Your mom wants to know why you left. I know you don't know me. Ouch. I'm a conduit. I'm here with your mom. What else? Who's all here? Mike and Drena, your mom, myself, my son Manny.
Teddy Bear, can you tell me what your given name is before we go any further?
Yes, but
What's your given name?
yeah. You're not Jesus Christ.
Keep talking to him, Dusty.
I'm trying to see if he will give his given name, because if he don't give his given name, what will happen is I will get angry and I won't talk. Everybody knows I call him Teddy Bear, but he's got a given name. So I want to make sure that the spirit knows the given name. What is his given name?
Yeah, what is this given name? I don't want a copycat spirit coming through. I know it's going to take you a little time. There's other spirits coming through too.
The only close one I had passed to me. Well, there's two of them. They're two friends, my son and another wife. That passed a couple of years. They were good. He passed a year, he was 15 when he passed, and then my son passed when he was 19. Are you two boys together?
When's your son's birthday?
10/24. Oops.
10/24.
10/24.
Yeah, my oldest son. Well, my second oldest son is 10/24.
10/24/02. Can you say your given name, Teddy Bear?
What is your name? I don't know you, and I know you don't know me, but to prove your mom, nephew, Nephew Lamar, can you help me? I need you to bring someone closer. My nephew Lamar comes through for me from time to time. He's now my spirit guide. There are too many what?
Looks like a squirrel here.
What did that just say?
I couldn't catch it. See, some of this, I'm going to play this back when this live stream goes up.
Sounded like it's something. Can you say your name one more time?
Boomer say he got Ronald.
Teddy. And it stopped.
Thomas, Theodore Thomas.
And a Theodore.
No, those names don't recognize with me.
You hear my voice. I hear your voice, but your mom wants to know what's your surname. And not just Teddy, or not just Teddy Bear, because I did hear Teddy.
I heard Teddy as well. I don't want to hear Teddy right now. I want to hear his real name, and then we'll go back to Teddy Bear. But I need to hear his real name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously,
If you're a Teddy Bear and you're coming through, then you know your name. It's easy to say. Just say it. Why? Because I want to hear your name before I speak, before I ask questions.
He did say why.
Yeah. I want to know I'm talking to my son and not some. What is my son's name? Scream it loud and clear. Scream it.
Oh, so you're going to get quiet on me, huh? See, that's another thing. Sometimes spirits can replay themselves, like it's residual. So they'll ask you the same thing over and over because it's just residual.
Right. Okay, what is my name if you can't say your name?
Yeah, what's your...
Dreams.
Dreams.
In the universe.
Please help.
Please help. Spirits.
No, Boomer, I don't.
I'm gonna turn the reverse off. I want you to come in forward. Actually, I'm gonna turn the forward off and turn reverse on.
Reverse mode activated.
Now,
Richard ring the bell.
Yes, she answered.
Oh.
Because I'm thinking if he did come through, he's gonna probably come through on reverse. So sometimes he's right about that. So who's here with us? What's going on? The rent.
Spirits are bad. Is that what it said?
Yep. I don't want no bad spirits in here. Y'all know that. You can't stay in this house or you'll have to pay rent.
Okay, Teddy Bear, if you can hear me, what is your name? What is your given name? You can use both names or just that one name. What is your given name?
Sick of that name. Sick of what name? What name you sick of? Ain't nobody even called you a name yet. I'm not going to disrespect you and call you no name.
They just say you don't understand.
Right. I understand well.
I heard the Daryl again. That Boomer was saying. They say, I think the spirit is a mimic. Is I heard my son's voice at the beginning say Teddy Bear, but it will not give his name. And then we're getting a look. You see, and that's what I would do here at the house, and I get so angry when I do it by myself here at the house because it's like they're not letting him come through.
Right.
And that's now I've already said his name in chat, so they know what Mike and Drena know what his name are in chat. But he's not coming through.
Well, spirits, you don't want to talk to me? You don't want to talk to them? I will let you. Yeah, go to the light. Do you see? Not this light that's on. Go to your light. It's a beautiful light. Do you feel that warmth? You feel that love? Yes, love. You feel it? Go to that. I will let you go for now. That's me. Spirits, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, spirits, for communicating. But yeah, I'm going to be saging your asses right now.
Those that did come through, I appreciate you. You can't stay here. You have to pay rent. And I need my money, just like a hog needs slop. Thank you so
Right
much.
on in that voice box.
God bless you. Have a peaceful journey. I will talk to you again this weekend. Yes, this weekend. Stay blessed.
Thank you, Eddie. And I know it was worth a try, and I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah,
You want to try to necrophone it?
Yeah, if you want to see how if it comes through there.
Yeah, that's why I said, when I do spirit box sessions, like when I go to cemeteries, I let spirits know. I know you don't know me, but I mean no disrespect to you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Let them know that I respect them. I know that they don't know me, and but then I usually get some kind of communication. You know, I don't like the
I
fake.
did hear his
They
voice.
know our intent.
Yeah, I did hear his voice. I mean, that was 100% his voice. 100% his voice.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, Dusty, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna introduce us, and then I'm gonna say Teddy Bear because I don't want to say his real name. I'm gonna say Teddy Bear, and then I'm gonna say your mother's here. She would like to communicate with you, and then
Okay.
that's okay.
You know his real name?
No. I thought you put
Drena?
it in, huh?
I did put it in the chat. Do you have it?
You put it in the chat.
Type it
Yeah.
in again. Could you type it in again?
I'm just so used to you calling him Teddy Bear all the time.
Yeah, that's I've always called him Teddy Bear.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's back.
And black. I had to help put Manny to bed, take him upstairs at least.
Okay. Hello, Teddy Bear. How you doing? My name is Michael. This is Drena. We have Eddie. And also we have your mom here that would love to communicate with you. Yes. Okay, go ahead, Dusty.
There's a lot of yeses. Can you give me your real name before I even ask you any questions?
I thought I heard it then.
I think I did hear it too.
Yeah, I thought I heard it then. You didn't hear it? Yeah. Go ahead, Dusty.
What happened that night, Teddy Bear? What happened? Why?
I thought I heard it say armed.
Armed?
Yeah, like armed. Like he
I heard armed.
Yeah, that's what I thought I
Really?
heard. Yeah.
Harmed. You heard harmed.
Or harmed, maybe? Armed, harmed.
Was it an accident? And do you know who did it? Who gave it to you? Mario.
The name ring a bell?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear Mario.
Yeah, I did too.
That's who he was staying with. That's who carried his casket.
Oh, wow.
Did Mario know that it was laced?
I heard it, yeah, a couple of times, and he did, I think it was.
See, I've always leaned towards that it was him because he died actually 2 weeks before my son. I mean, but he was brought back to life with Narcan. He got 2 shots of Narcan, was brought back to life, and said he would never touch the stuff again. My son had three hits of Narcan and never gained conscious.
Oh, wow.
So you think it was the same stuff?
Yeah, it had to be because I know that Mario and his brother are into doing that. Was into doing that. They said they would never let my son around that stuff. Because my son had a job. He was working a job. He was only 19. And they lied. I knew they lied. I knew it. And when that name came through, I knew it. When it said Mario, how do you? I see, this is where I'm going to get upset. How does that box know that name was so close to my son?
Right.
It could have said any name like Daryl or Tommy or Eddie or Mike. Why does it say Mario? Why did it say Mario?
Good question. Anything else you want to ask? You okay? All right. First of all, let me ask you, are you good?
Angry, but yeah, I'm all right. Because I knew I would get angry. I mean, it's all the emotions.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because it's something that's always sat with you. This might be a part of me being able to let him go now as well, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, knowing that this is really how it happened.
Ask him, was it an accident?
Teddy Bear, was it an accident that Mario did this to you?
I heard a no right off the bat.
Yeah, same here. I was gonna say no.
I heard no. Yeah.
Yes, I turned on and said no.
All right. Teddy Bear, was Mario angry because you was fighting with your girlfriend, which is Mario's sister? Probably.
Probably.
I heard a probably or maybe. Yeah.
Because he was getting ready to leave her.
Hmm. Hmm.
Teddy Bear, did Taco make it to you? Because I lost him the day that I married you.
Sorry, you said what? Could you repeat it again?
Did Taco make it to you? The day that I promised you when I buried you that I would take care of him, he got out. And I was never able to find him. Is he with you? Taco.
I thought I heard a yes, and then I couldn't really make it out.
Taco? I thought I heard Taco.
I heard yes and then might have.
Might have.
Might have. Because I buried him 11/22. He passed away 11/16, and I made sure that the dates were even dates when I buried him, which was 11/22.
Right.
Or at the funeral. And when I got home, Taco has never been outside. And he shot out of my door that day. And never seen him ever since.
Wow.
Was Taco a cat or a dog?
A cat. Yeah, he's a cat. Juan, I'm going to ask the silly question. Is Taco and Burrito with you? They're twins.
I heard Drena said, he said yes,
Yeah.
but then I heard a leave.
I heard a leave.
Yeah, I heard a leave. So, but go ahead, Dustin.
When will I come home? Will I come home to you soon?
Yeah. Is it?
Said yeah.
It said yes, visit. Then just before I stopped, I heard I don't know, and that I don't know was more like a deeper voice to me,
Demonic.
demonic voice. Can I ask you why would you want to ask that question?
Because I miss him. I just miss him.
Right, that's understandable, but you got to be here for your other kids as well. You know?
I know. Well, I mean, I got real sick there for a while and thought I was going to die because I wasn't able to breathe. I thought I was going to go home.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You know, I know and I feel your depression because you're very depressed. you're hurting.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be.
But the good part about it is you're talking about it.
Yeah.
You're getting it out. You're talking about it. That's the good part. That's a start.
Yep, that's a start.
I've been through counseling twice, and
But see, not to cut you off, but see, sometimes counseling ain't about it. It's about it's sometimes, especially talking to people you don't know, it don't solve your problem. Especially talking to people that haven't been through what you're going through. You see what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't. My son's mom, she wanted me to go to counseling. I say, for what? They can't solve what I'm going through. I have to do this.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do too. And the good part about it, you're sharing this moment with us, somebody that you know care about you. You know, these what you call them, therapists or whatever, they don't know you.
Yeah, I know.
They know your
they know my pain, but they don't know that struggle.
Really know it. The only thing they know is what you tell them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? The only person can know what you're going through is the same person that experienced what you're going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So by you sharing this with us, and we both done had close deaths, we can relate. It might not be in the same fashion as yours, but it can relate because guess what? We both lost a child.
At the same age. That's why I said that it's so much like a parallel between me and Mike. There's that parallel. We both lost our children at 19 years of age, where they're just spreading their wings and getting out and trying to understand the world, and then their life so selfishly taken from them.
Yeah.
We as parents, we're always going to wonder what they could have been, where they were going in life. Right. Grandchildren, jobs, wives. I mean, my son wanted to be an architect, and he was doing flipping pizzas, and he was saving his money to become an architect. And then all over a fight, gone. And I mean, I know it sounds weird that I shouldn't put all my experience in a spirit box, but I do, because I understand that paranormal world. I understand that other side. Like a lot of you, like you guys up there, I've worked in that spiritual world, that paranormal world my whole life. Mm-hmm. So I've been around it, I'm near it, I understand it, and I know it. So whenever that box said Mario, I know that was a hit right quick. And I now have more belief in that box, because there was no way that box knew who Mario was. Absolutely none. And for that name to come through so clear, that it angered me. Oh, I got one more question.
Sure.
Why did Gina throw away the baggie? Why did she flush that baggie that was under you? Why?
Say his name first, then ask the question.
Teddy bear. Why did Gina throw away that little pink baggie that was under your body?
Was there kids around?
Kids?
Yeah, was there kids around? Because I heard children.
They were grown. They were grown minus the girlfriend.
No, I'm saying like in the area, maybe kids, his kids, her kids, or anything like that. No, but I heard the word children, so maybe she could have fussed because of that. But more likely,
or her kids, because Mario was her kid. I mean, he was an adult, but she took the baggie and she flushed it down the toilet before the cops got there.
No, see, 7 seconds after you started it, I heard "Don't get caught."
Mm.
Mm,
The son, she didn't want her son to get caught
Right.
right.
that he killed my boy. Because they all lived together. My son was paying rent in her house. Her boys were paying rent there too, because he lived with his girlfriend there. So he and his girlfriend had a room, and they had split up. So she took on another room, and my son went into a back room and had all this stuff over there. I mean, they were still seeing each other, but they sort of split there for a little bit. You know how it happens.
Is he buried in Tampa?
No, I brought him up here with me. That's
Okay.
why I leave Live Oak.
Okay, gotcha.
I
Is he
was going to, but I didn't.
Is he cremated?
No, I couldn't. That was the first thing. They're like, "Oh, you don't have the money to bury him," and I'm like, "What? You think I'm going to burn my child? You're crazy. We're going to find the money." And it was almost $30,000 between the burial, the funeral, and the head plot, the headstone, and everything.
Wow.
I said, "Nope, you're not going to burn them." It would have been easier to do that, but I don't think, in my mind, as a mother, there was just absolutely no way. I know he was gone, but I just couldn't stand the fact that they would burn him into ashes. And I was like, no, he's going to have to be buried. And so I buried him. I put him in a plot and buried him.
You know, Live Oak. You live in Live Oak or Lake City?
I'm 25 miles east of Lake City. So that McDonald's that you stopped at with you and Joe, and you were filming that little motel.
Anybody have a TV on? Is your phone on? Was the volume up on it?
No, it wasn't on. I just turned it off. I
What
had the
about-
chat on.
Yeah,
My phone is in the living room, so it's not my phone.
I keep hearing.
Like a
It's
little
off
chat,
now.
Yeah, but I keep hearing
chatter. in
a
the
chatter,
background.
like somebody's talking.
Everything is off now.
Hmm.
Can you hear it now? Because the phone is completely off. I had it down on very low.
It was like one word.
Yeah, it could have been her
Yeah.
phone. She had it on low.
But what about
It
the
was like,
second? Yeah. Well, it sounded like one of the apps was on, like a necrophonic app or something like that. That's what
no,
it sounded.
I don't have anything on.
When we were at that abandoned gas station up in North Florida, that's where you live at, right? Up in that area.
Yeah, where that McDonald's is, that abandoned gas station hotel that was right there.
Mhm.
If you would have come down about 2 miles country road, you would have found me.
Oh wow, you were like right there.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
remember
that's-
you sent a message or saying there was another place she found a house.
Yeah, Lake City is like one of the cheapest cities in Florida to live in, rent
Is
wise.
it really?
Rent wise, it runs like $750, I think it said.
Yeah, I pay $7 here.
Yeah, see.
And I have my own.
It's up there in Lake Wells, I think you said.
No, Palaka was the cheapest. Lake City, and
That was Lake Wells.
I wasn't Lake Wells.
See, Lake City is the last big city before you get out of Florida.
Yeah, the last biggest city. Yeah, because then you got Jasper. Then
Yeah,
Well, it
you got
depends.
Jasper and
yeah. So how are you feeling right now?
me. I'm me. I mean, I'm fine.
I'm saying, do you feel a little better by sharing and talking with us, or?
Of course. I mean, I love talking about my boy. I'm surprised I held my shit together better than I thought I would. But of course, and I have them all three of you up here too. That also helped a lot as well because it gave me great advice on how, and then you to just listening and sharing your story as well, because I know I'm not the only one out there that's struggling with losing a child. I mean, my heart goes out to you as well. I mean,
but you realize we got a lot in common. My son, he was shot over a $10 bag of weed.
wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And your son passed behind drugs.
First time ever.
Same age. So it's you know what I'm saying?
A lot of parallels.
Mm-hmm.
And then the birthday as well, right?
Yeah, my son's birthday is September 30th.
The one that passed.
Yeah, the one. My youngest son, my second to the oldest son, his birthday is August the 23rd. I thought but your son is in October, right?
Yeah, he's 10/24.
Yeah. Now Drena's birthday is 10/21.
Uh-oh. See, there's a parallel right there.
Yeah.
And then his passing was 11/16. And then I buried him 11/22.
Y'all were meant to meet.
I'm gonna have to ask my daughter tomorrow. I think my granddaughter's birthday is around that time. Her oldest daughter, I think, is November something.
See, they wanted his funeral on 11/21, and I said, no, I've got to have the spiritual numbers, which is 11 and 22, which are very powerful numbers in the spiritual world.
Right.
And I was like, no, we're going to go for 11/22. I don't care how much extra it is. 11/22.
Really? 11/22 is powerful numbers.
Yeah, they're powerful numbers in the spiritual world.
Mm.
So that's why I chose that date, because they wanted to bury him on 11/21 because that was a Sunday. And I said no.
I have a lot of 1s and 2s that surround me, so
I do too.
yeah.
But all of them ain't good.
I got 7s, 5s, 1s, 2s, 3s.
December 21st.
I'm thinking 11/22. Doesn't that mean like you're being reminded of your present life, being created from memory of your past?
The 1s are your universe. That is where you have to keep positive thoughts. Always keep them positive, putting positive influence and everything else into the world.
Right.
Positive affirmations. No negative thoughts when you see 11/11, because you're putting that into the universe.
Right, because you're supposed to focus your energy and attention on the idea, desire, or goal.
Yes.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
Well, I got the 11. That's my birthday on the 11th.
Yeah, because I deal with numbers too.
Yeah. Also, it's 7/7. A lot of 7/7s, which that's the Jesus connection.
Right.
So I do a lot with a lot of 7/7s. But that's the only reason I wanted to bury him on 11. It was 11/22. I wanted to make sure that was a spiritual day with those numbers, because I've always been spiritual. He was very spiritual as well.
I think y'all were meant to meet because of the parallels that you have. And I think by you guys meeting, that will benefit you more, because you will finally get peace of mind and in your heart, and your son will get peace.
Yeah.
So, I tell people, God brings good people together for a reason. We might not know what that reason is until it happens. And so maybe you was drawn to Drena and Mike because of your situation being so similar to Mike's. So now he has an experience that he can share with you so that you can go on your healing journey.
Yeah.
So there's something to think about.
And I think I'm ready to go on that healing journey. I don't think I can do it alone, even though I've been doing it alone.
You won't be because you got Mike with you.
Yeah. And that might be why I've connected so much with Drena and Mike.
Exactly.
You know, just I'll send a friendly text like, hey, what's up? You know, just wishing you a Merry Christmas. Or what was it? The last time I talked to you, it was like Thanksgiving, I believe. But it's just letting them know, like, hey, I'm around thinking about you, you know, and the same. Because I think that, like you said, God puts people in our lives for a reason and a season.
Yeah.
And I'm a big believer of that. I really am. He removed a lot of negativity out of my life when I first embarked on my journey. People who I thought were, but they were not. You know, and then when you disagree with them, they want to dox you your whole life history. Then you got to become an ugly person that you're not, because you're not an ugly person and you're still dealing with this grief. And then you've got these people that are doxing you because you didn't want to go with a narrative that was a narrative a year earlier prior. And now these people have made up and I chose to walk away. And I think that I say to my other friends, that's one of God's biggest gifts, that God removed me from that situation for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I may be a one-man warrior sometimes, but I will defend myself. That's a part of life, whether it's grieving or not grieving or being completely doxxed over bullshit. Just because you said no, you're not going to lie for somebody.
Not supposed
Yeah.
to.
But
Listen, you know, you lie sometimes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I lie sometimes.
Look, we are all sinners saved by grace.
I'm just messing with her.
It's okay to a little white lie every now and then.
Why gotta be a white one?
yeah, why can't it be a black lie?
Well, if you want to call a black lie, let it be a black lie, but a white lie is positive. A black lie is negative. Hello.
But black lives matter.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest lies that I told was my daughter's 13th birthday. She had absolutely no idea what was going on. And I had to do it at the church convention. And I had everybody in church, you know, letting them know that this is for her, but she doesn't know. It's a big surprise. And so my dad had to get involved in it. And I'm like, yeah, it's your birthday, Dad, you know, but we've got pink unicorn balloons. We've got pink unicorn cake. We got everything pink in there. And I put her in a princess dress, and she thought she was dressing up for Grandpa, you know, because it was Grandpa's birthday. And she walked in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I told the biggest white lie ever. She's like, you lied to me. I'm like, yeah, but it was a white lie so that you didn't have the surprise. Don't you ever lie to me. You know? She goes, well, I saw all the pink balloons. I just didn't think Grandpa liked those balloons.
Need your hope now,
Right.
But it was hard keeping that secret. And then having the church having to lie on top of it to keep that secret so she was not. So it wasn't given away because, I mean, it was a big ordeal. She turned 13, so it was a really big event. And I felt so bad that I even had to have the church lie. And they went right home. They went right along with me and told that white lie.
Well, I'm gonna shut it down on my side.
Yeah, me too, but it was a good lie though. It was for a perfect reason.
Oh, them cupcakes were the bomb.
But okay, I guess we're gonna cut it short. Well, not
Thank
short. We're
you.
gonna call it a night. We've been on this
Yeah.
thing 3 hours, y'all.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, I gotta get a kid in bed. I want to say thank you to all three of you up there.
Hey,
you.
You're welcome.
You can't thank Drena. She ain't do
I
nothing.
didn't really
No,
say much.
She smiled. That's enough. She smiled.
I was here for the moral
My
support.
smile is better.
When
I
you
was-
smile, that's the accomplishment right there.
Yes, you guys breathed life back into my heart a little bit tonight, and I appreciate that.
Well, we're here. You know, you need somebody to talk to. You can always call us. You have Drena's number.
I do.
I don't know why would you want to talk to her. You should want to talk to me, but
Look,
you know.
when we need
I know y'all talk a long time. Yeah. And Eddie, also, if you need somebody, you have my number, which you never answer when I call or text.
Well, that's because I'm always working.
working.
You ain't working now. I ain't got no call.
That's true.
Oh.
Actually, I don't have no excuse either. So yeah, you got me.
Yeah. Well, you can say the same thing. But yeah. But Dusty, keep your head up, baby. We here for you. You need us. Holla at us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you,
you're
Drena.
very
Mike.
welcome. You're very
You guys
welcome.
have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you
Yeah.
everybody in the chat too for being
Thank
here.
you, everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you, everybody.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. And our condolences go out to you, Universe, too. We know you're still struggling with your aunt's passing. So,
Yes.
and prayers your way.
Thank you, Joyful Steph. She said great live.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to our next assistant, Eddie. You did a great job.
I appreciate it, Eddie. Thanks a lot, man.
Oh,
You
man,
did.
man, I appreciate you guys. I didn't even mean to stay up this long. I just wanted to come by and show you guys some love back.
Oh, we appreciate
We
you.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
we
man.
appreciate you.
That was awesome. I appreciate you doing your Phasma box,
So
man.
y'all have a good night, all right?
You too, man. We'll
You
talk
too.
to everybody. Everybody have a good
Oh,
night.
no problem.
And hopefully we'll see everybody before Christmas. If we don't, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Love you
and
guys.
y'all
Bye-bye.
be safe out there and don't put too much vodka or whatever type of alcohol y'all put in that drink. Yeah.
That drink.
That eggnog.
Eggnog.
Yeah, they be putting the alcohol in the eggnog. So y'all have a good night, guys.
Y'all heard Mama and Auntie Drena.
That's right.
All right, y'all take care.
Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, Lord.